Merch drop for subiversary. Thank you, Hassel. I did it. Hope you are doing well, Mr. Piker, and hope I will be able to get a hold of some merch in the UK as it looks fire. Hassel. Hassel. Have mercy, I'm about to bust. Let's go chat. Hassel. months and haven't yet fallen to the brain rot. Let's go. Old and I'm still in daycare. Second round of merch for my subversary, PogO's house. Let's go. A year of debauchery. Alien PLS. Hi chat people, hey. Password is QC, clearly. Sub, don't forget Emily faking cancer Yahoo. $15, thanks for radicalizing me. $8, can't wait for the new merch hassle. Throwing up then bricks to build a new house. Shameless when you already have one.
Gonna go watch some videos and just do a lot of commentary on his stream. It's all a meme. So now what are we waiting for? Waiting for Hasan. What will he do when he's live? Open up the casino, let the gamble in. It's time to sit. I bet we're gonna be sitting here waiting for Hasan. I used to come here for politics. Now I watch him game and yell at great names all day. God, how long have I been sitting here waiting for Hasan? Waiting for Hasan. Waiting for Hasan.
Holy shit, guys, I can't wait.
Waiting for Hasan.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. 1111 Make-A-Wish chat. We are live and alive, and I hope all the boys, all the girls, and all the MBs are having a fantastic one. Because it's a beautiful day today. It's a big day today. An important day today. That's right.
8 months Pog.
It's merch day. Monday, November 8th, 2021, 11:12 a.m. now. And I'm right on time, and you know what it is. I started like a minute before 11, because you know what the deal is. A minute before 11. Time and time again, your rallying cries revolving around the merchandising, the apparel, have been heard. You've said numerous times on numerous occasions, we want the fucking merch. We want it. We need it. We absolutely deserve the merchandise. Please, please, where the fuck is some new apparel? I'm trying to get me some cussy. And I've heard your cries, and I've told you, no, not yet. Some of you are haters. Some of you are haters and have said, oh man, the chicken tendy merch, psh, that sucks. I hate that. That looks like virginity merchandise. Every single person that has said that refused to purchase the previous round of apparel when I dropped it last time around, is now stuck buying shitty ass, bitch ass, Redbubble fucking tendy shirts. That's right. People are asking for the password. It will be launched. It will be ready to go to soon. I'll just text the people to make sure that they are like ready to fucking, you know, fire it up. Sure. But also, please unlock the website. Okay. Anyway, regardless, what's the fucking password? Guys, you don't need to, like, there is no password that you're gonna need when it's unlocked, okay? And it might be unlocked already. I think it is. Anyway, regardless. It's live? Is it live? Can you go to it now? Okay, good. You should give us some time to look at the merch before we buy it. It will be sold out before we can decide what we want to buy. Yeah, dude. That's not like... That's not happening. Is it limited? I'm at work, but I want to wait to get one. I think it is. It is limited, yes. Why is there no hijab merch? This is very Islamophobic. I hope Allah puts you in hell for this. Yes. So that's it. The hoodie is not out yet, and the hoodie will not be out yet. I know we put the hoodie in there in the photos, and I know everybody wants the hoodie. There's no body pillow yet. Okay. The website is ideology.shop. That's it. That's like, I'm so bad at doing shit like this. I'm so bad at like promoting stuff. I'm so bad at like collaborating with other content creators. Like every single other content creator, like they do shit where they are, you know, they get like Ludwig to wear the fucking shirt and, you know, pump it out before they do it. I didn't do any of that. Partially because I'm too fucking busy doing other shit. Anyway, here, This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, but there's like literally nothing else going on right now. Wait, the site can't be reached already? I'm going to tweet out that it's live already. Yeah, I'm going to tweet out that it's live. Is ideology your fashion brand now? So a lot of content creators, including Cody Co and everyone else, like they do what is known as like white glove, white label production. So what that is what that is basically. Wait, is the site's up, right? It's not like fucking up, right? It should be able to handle. Okay, hold on. Before you fucking, I forgot to mention this. Capitalism and maximizing profits. Good one, you fucking little bitch. lmao, no one cares. I don't. Capitalism, lmao. Yeah, that's a really interesting take from a fucking hater. Who are my main motivators as always. Dumb bitch. Before you guys purchase shit, I forgot to mention the unionized t-shirts, both black and white. All the fucking profits from that are going directly to strike funds. That's right. Here it is. This is the website. It's ideology.shop. It's live. I'm doing a fucking terrible job promoting this. But yeah, all the profits from this, including like the Warren James like white label production fucking profits, are because I literally told him, like, I was like, no, we're not making profits off the fucking the unionized t-shirts. Those are gonna go directly to fucking strike funds. Okay, all of it, all the profits. Every single piece of merchandise has international shipping. Every single piece of apparel has international shipping. They go all the way up to XXL. And also on top of that, what do you call it? They're international shipping. They're all union made, domestically manufactured. Okay. Now I'm gonna tweet out that I'm live with the fucking. So is ideology.shop. Been working on this for a year now. All apparel is union made in the USA. All profits from the unionized tee go to strike funds.
Let's see the chat spam cat jam.
Get in to the stream now. We're covering the news as well.
Hasan uni got in the way for a couple months, but I'm back to watching the stream hassle.
Okay. I'm a little scared. I'm a little worried. I feel like whenever people do this stuff, they do a really good job. Like they fucking sell a boatload. Like everybody knows how to sell merchandise except for me. I don't know how to fucking do that. And I'm really bad at it. And I'm really bad at promoting it. But here's the deal. Okay? The hoodie's not going to drop yet because we need to see like how this performs, okay? No, these are going to be limited still. These are limited release. So here's what the deal is. Here's what the deal is, okay? So you guys constantly always want me to do fucking merch drops, apparel, merch drops, apparel drops, apparel drops, merch drops, whatever. And I'm not very good at doing that, selling t-shirts during winter. What do you mean? What do you not wear t-shirts under your fucking shit? Like, what a dumb, silly thing to say. Okay. The hoodie in the video is not available yet. So here's the thing. You guys have been asking for this for a very long time. And I wanted to make sure that if I do it right. Because I usually don't do it right. I literally don't do it ever right. I never do like good promo. I never do anything. And I don't know how to do this stuff. I've done like 3 rounds of merchandise in the past, or 2 rounds of merchandise in the past. And I have never fucking been able to do this right. So this time I wanted to like work with a company that my agency connected me with called Warren James. So they are a like a white label, white glove, garment manufacturing, like full service business, right? So what they do is they literally like connect you with the fucking, normally they connect you with like factories and shit like that. You just send in your design. It's like they make a website, all that sort of stuff, all that good stuff. But on my situation, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just like, you know, regular fucking Chinese factory drop shipping merchandise, right? So what I wanted to do was make sure that it was, you know, unionized, union labor. Okay. What I wanted to do was make sure that it was also domestically manufactured. That was part of the reason. And I also wanted to make sure that the art was sick and like things that you would be interested in. I'm working with a lot of members within the community as well, by the way, for the art. Some of the art, like the Bernie, and also the hoodie that hasn't come out yet, that will eventually come out, is made by artists from this community. So, and Warren James has been like very, very accommodating. Overall, they've been super accommodating for it. But the way that this works is you do like you create basically a fucking brand, right? You create like a brand.
Wow, 13 months staying.
You create a brand, like Cody has like Sweet Tooth or something, right? And then it's just like, it's not just like regular merchandise, but it's like apparel. Okay. So this is what we did. Obviously I didn't have like time, or didn't want to spend a lot of effort, like a significant amount of effort, like, you know, running around and you know, getting like a bunch of other content creators to come on board and like do fucking big merch shoots and shit like that. Fart on the shirt so I can use it as perfume and wear it forever, says Face Kaylee. Okay, I will be farting on all the shirts that are being shipped out, so you can wear it as cologne. Anyway, I'm being honest though. Like I am a little worried. Like I'm worried always. Is like this is one of those things where it is like scary because, you know, you don't know if it's gonna hit. You don't know if people are gonna like it. Injito, aka Brandon Lapine, is one of the artists in the Bernie. He's the one who made the Bernie merch.
Yo.
Like the Bernie with the tiny head one. That's the tie-dye shirt that I'm wearing currently. But like I said, it ships internationally. I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you guys like it. The shirts fit normally. The shirts totally fit normal. Okay.
Good morning, happy Monday.
The tie-dye one is like a little bit smaller though. Like not smaller, but you know, like this is a double XL, but I feel like I would size up on the tie-dye ones. But like I said, all of the proceeds, all the profits from the unionized tees are going to strike funds. So you don't actually have to size up on the tie-dye, to be honest. Like it's fine. Like I didn't size up. I'm wearing like my regular fucking size. It's fine though. $40 is not expensive for a good shirt. Yeah, to the people who are saying it's too expensive, shut the fuck up, broke boys. That's all I gotta say, okay? Sorry, it's fucking domestically manufactured. It's union made. Like, yeah, I could have fucking given you guys $10 fucking Gildan shit, but I don't want to do that, okay? I don't want to fucking... I don't want to just like fucking farm out. Motherfuckers sell $10 Gildan shirts for 35.
Love
so,
stream,
you know.
Hasan. Thanks for all you do and Trans Pride. Let's go.
Yeah, all the fucking merchandise is union made. All the merchandise does international shipping. All the merchandise, all the fucking apparel is domestically manufactured. It is what it is, okay?
What a day to be alive and not be Travis Scott.
You being irregular with the merch maintains the suspense. To be honest, surprise drops would be better. No, it's not. I don't think the surprise drops are better. It's fucking dyed too. Like, it's literally a custom t-shirt that's fucking tie-dyed and printed and all that sort of stuff. So
thanks for streaming.
Anyway, whatever, dude. 40 bucks for a shirt is fucking dumb. Okay, well then be one of those fucking pieces of shit who goes to Redbubble and tries to fucking get it for $10 when some random dipshit inevitably fucking does the Chinese drop shipping bullshit, okay? Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Stop complaining. It is what it is, okay? Then don't fucking buy it. Like, literally, don't buy it. It's really fucking annoying. I don't want to hear that at all. Like, I don't want to hear that from motherfuckers like, it's too expensive. Like, yeah, I know it is. Part of the reason why I didn't drop the hoodie originally is because it's like insanely expensive. Yeah, I'm sorry that it's not like you know, your Forever 21 fast fashion bullshit that literally fucking melts the first time you put it in a laundry machine. Anyway,
thanks for signing my Vax card at Complex Con.
So, dude, there is this like classic inclination that a lot of people on the internet have when they're like, oh, dude, like,
my local DSA just got a
you're having a moment, like you're having a good moment. Let's fucking destroy that, okay?
Just want you to know what you are doing is working. Keep agitating.
Let's fucking shit on that immediately. It's like, no. Do I have to pay customs delivered to Germany? I don't know, man. You guys are asking like insane questions too. Imagine being the chatters buying a copied Strike Fund shirt for $10 from a sweatshop dropshipper. Yeah, exactly. Like, that is like, there's a reason why the price points are set the way that they are. It's because, like, you know, this is people fucking putting hard work into it. And honestly, like, if you're gonna fucking, you know, Chinese dropship it, you're kind of a dick. Like, I'll be honest. I mean, if you want to do that, go off, but like claims to be a fucking leftist, and then it turns around and is like, yeah, fuck this shit. Wanted to make it as like cheap as possible too, like as affordable as possible. Okay, so like I said, it is international. Like it's international shipping, domestic manufacturing, and union made, and the the unionized t-shirts, the ones that you guys have seen me wear before, they will all the proceeds from those, all the profits from those go to strike funds. So yeah, this motherfucker sells $30 shirts that are made in Bangladesh that just say best dad ever, changed my mind. You are never gonna fucking find, like, in the political arena, you're not gonna find motherfuckers that are doing like union made, domestically manufactured fucking t-shirts that are actually cool and good, and you know, go you know, are used for like a good purpose on top of that. Like, look at this shit. Look at these whack ass motherfuckers, dude.
Happy 1 year, King.
You're buying fucking unionized manufactured product with like that's literally going to fucking help other people also strike. So
Of owning conservatives.
your memes keep becoming reality. Actual gay worships of imperialism. Oh yeah, I forgot to fucking promote this.
You were right about Damien Hirst. I looked at more of his art last night, and it's whack.
Hold on a moment.
Chicken tendy
I
white
should post this on
supremacy. Stay
Instagram
mad
too.
haters.
Fuck. Working on this for a year. Working on this for a year. Finally can reveal ideology.shop. All union made domestic.
Happy 15 months.
Domestic manufactured teas. Sorry, I should have done this beforehand, but like this, I'm doing it on my own. So, all right, yeah, pink washing the military, dude. Of course they're doing that. Of course they're gonna do that. That's just how it is, you know.
Eldon Ring.
Ideology is my brand. Yes, it is the brand. The brand is called Ideology. Ideology. Okay. Hoodies will come if there's enough. If people buy enough, like, and you know, I can justify it to the fucking people that I'm working with. We'll drop the hoodies as well. ASAP too. They're like ready to go. The hoodies are not going to be gray though. We took photos with the gray ones, but they're either going to be black or they're going to be fucking orange. Yes, it is technically my brand. Yes, I came up with the fucking name and shit. I came up with all of it. Okay, so it is my brand. Yes. If you want to shit on it, you're shitting on me. Respond to Fizz. If Fizz is fucking like crying about me getting him hoodies again, I'm gonna literally headbutt him through the internet. I already said yes. I will get it for you. Okay, I will get all the merch for you, Fizz. Jesus Christ. What's the plan though? Do we order now? Bro, do you think this is the right time for us to be having this conversation? Like, do you think this is, should I just stop trying to fucking launch this thing for the first time after working on it for a year and just be like, let me communicate with you on what to do? Don't worry, okay? I got you. No, it won't get sold out before you get your hoodie, okay? Do not worry. Jesus Christ. You should see if Slavoj Zizek will wear your merch. I would love that. Anyway, I hope you guys like the designs. What's your response to the allegations that you haven't watched Toucan videos in months?
Twitch,
it's
baby.
fucking true. I have been disrespectful to the Toucan community.
Let's go 6mo.
Ships internationally. Also.
I did it. I passed the 9 months test. I will diminish, and go into the West, and remain an unbrain-rotted chatter.
Get yours now. Unless you want to cry about.
Merch baby, let's go.
Get yours now. Before it sells out. and you end up stripless. Crying about not getting.
I ordered a small, I hope it fits monka's.
Okay, I think I did the right thing. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, before it quits you like I quit RP. Okay. Anyway, I posted this on Instagram too. Bro, you should have made them red. No shot, dude. Red is like not a color I wear either. I got the tie-dye shirt, but didn't size up. No, don't worry. It'll be fine. Why don't you hire someone to do this with all your big money? I don't know. Because I like doing it the way I'm doing it. Why don't you shut the fuck up and enjoy the ride, you know? Will the merch last? I get paid Friday. A lot of people are getting paid Friday. I think the merch should last till Friday, probably. Hopefully it doesn't get like fucking completely wiped.
I want my merch, Hasan.
The picture of you reading Dune is hard. Rosie's going to anything specific? I don't know how many times. If it's pre-ordering, surely there's less chance of it being sold out, or is there a limit? Yeah, it's pre-ordering. So here's how it works. So this is the first round. I'm once again over communicating things to my audience that I probably shouldn't, but I will regardless because I'm a fucking idiot. But here's how this works. So this is the first round, right? And this is a company that's working with me. They've never worked with me before. They have no idea how much you guys are going to want to buy. So so they're not getting like surplus. So they already have a limited number that they are ready to fucking pump out orders for. But even then, there is it's like they're taking orders in as it comes along. Okay? So there's a maximum amount of like orders that they can take in. I'm not entirely sure what it is. But also at the same time, it's still like it's less likely to fucking sell out immediately, because they're also trying to test out how many will be shipped or how many will be necessary. So for that reason, and that's the part of the reason why I didn't like for that reason part of the reason why I didn't want to like fucking start off with a hoodie on top of that is because it's like expensive too. We're gonna look at how much is sold and then move on from there. And dude, why are you fucking linking my old merch? Like this is unavailable. You can't buy this anymore. This is sold out. They sold 4,243 of these and then and it's over. That was a limited run. I'm not even working with them anymore. My friend's company, but I'm not working with them anymore. I'm doing my own thing. The size I'm wearing currently is a XXL. Does this merch shrink at all? No, mine has not shrunk at all. I'm a XXL. Yes, there will be hats in the future as well. I wanted to do so many more things. I wanted to add so many more things to this. We might drop, look, depending on how many we fucking sell, maybe I'll talk to them and we'll fucking drop the hoodie immediately too. Okay? But like I said, I'm like very worried because I feel like everyone else, like they do a really good job with this. From Misgift to Ludwig, especially Ludwig, like they always do like fucking cool videos and stuff. And I don't do any of that. Like I don't get any of my friends to fucking wear it. I feel weird even giving them the shit to be like, here, like, The only reason why I gave Daff some of my old merch and like my new merch is because like she literally asked about it so many times. She was like, I want it. That's why I gave it to her. Otherwise, like I feel like it's an obligation. I feel like it's awkward. Even though I personally love it when all my friends drop their own merchandise. Like I never fucking I'm just not good at stuff like that. I should link it below stream. Yeah, we should make a command for it too. Hold on. Oh yeah, there is a command.
My Fortnite game to order 120 worth of merch. I love you. I will kill for you. In Fortnite.
Anyway, the intellectual, yes, I'm reading Dune in that. I'm fake reading in that. Just like I'm fucking fake welding. Even though I'm not fake welding, I'm actually... Wait, what? No, never mind. What is this? I'm reading Frank Herbert's Cussy.
Glad to hear you're helping fight the good fight. Keep on keeping on.
Here's the thing, dude. Y'all fucking constantly grill me and constantly get mad at me and tell me like, when is the fucking new merch dropping? When is the fucking new merch dropping? So here it is, okay? So if you want it, you want me to do this more frequently, there you go. Like, when's your seltzer coming out? Seltzer is not. Beginning of the HasanAbi merch industrial complex?
Hassle.
No, that is one thing that fucking annoys me is like, I'm very protective with like not doing merchandise. I want to make sure that it's like fucking sick, and I want to make sure that it's thoughtful, and I put a lot of effort into it. So whenever someone rips like fan art that people make in this community and fucking Redbubble it, it triggers the fuck out of me. You know how I am with IP. I don't give a fuck, okay? If you want to take my videos and like fucking, you know, make your own money, copy and paste them, you know, and there's a HasanAbi Clips industrial complex as a consequence of that. I don't care about that.
Apparently
go off. But it triggers the fuck out of me whenever people are like, oh yeah, dude, you're gonna fucking sell this shit. You're gonna sell this like union made, domestically manufactured fucking product that you worked a lot on. Well, guess what? Fuck you. I'm just gonna fucking take it, copy and paste it, and just like Redbubble that shit. It pisses me the fuck off. That is the one instance where I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, you're a fucking dickhead. Especially when it like steals from the members of my community that are like making fan art. You're just gonna steal that and fucking put it on a t-shirt and sell it? You're a piece of shit. Relevant merch post. On my way to leave a negative comment about the shirt design even though I'm going to buy it. Oh, this is from the last time, right? Farming Simulator.
Yo.
How's your experience working with Cops? She's fucking dope. She's very talented. Artist IP is different in my opinion. Artists get shit on from all angles and do need that concept. Yeah, it fucking pisses me off.
So I have no money or home. I need the shirt to.
Can I sell my own fan art? Yeah, if you're selling your own fan art, that's whatever. But there's like people that literally just fucking steal. There's people that just like literally fucking steal fan art from OK Buddy and like sell it. I go on Amazon and I get promoted my own fucking t-shirts on Amazon. I'm like, the fuck is this, dude? Who the fuck? You think there will be stock on Friday? Most likely. Is workout gear in the works? If not, cool. I will just be buying a tee as well. No. So there's a lot of cool shit that I want to do. I want to do cut and sew. I wanted to do you want to know what I've been working on? Here, I'll tell you guys. Fuck it. I'll give you a sneak preview of all the shit that I want to do. Okay. 1, I wanted to do hunter camo, like hunter pattern. Okay, but you can't fucking do that with domestic manufacturing. It just does not exist. Like, literally, it does not fucking exist. There is not a single fucking domestic manufacturer that is union made that makes like tree camo. What the fuck? I thought this was goddamn America. What is this pussy shit? Why do I have to go to fucking China to get, like, you know, camo pattern shit? Okay? It's bullshit. It's really fucking triggering. Like, that's the worst part about this, has been that, like, unfortunately, there aren't that many fucking garment manufacturers that can, one, meet the demand, and two, have like all of these different things. Okay, like that's one thing I want to do. There's like so many cool fucking concepts and ideas that I've like put forward that I want to do, but it's literally fucking impossible to find like garment manufacturers that like actually have this shit. So one way to work around that, I might actually do. One way to work around that, what I've been planning on potentially doing is like working with Miggy to just buy like literally just tons and tons of old camo. Tons and tons of old like hunter camo, and then potentially do like a you know, in-person merch release type thing at his store at Reconstruct. So
let's go.
Not army camo, no, hunting camo. So that one I want to do. That one I potentially might do something with, and then we'll figure out a way to like ship that too, possibly. Another thing that I want to do, another thing I wanted to do like is, you know, shorts, cut and sew shorts, you know what I mean? Different colored shorts and shit like that. You can't do that. It's literally something you cannot do. The term is real tree. Yeah, I know. Real tree camo. No, I'm looking. This is what I want. Okay. Like the shit that I wear. I want real tree camo. But the problem is, it's just never fucking. You can't, like, it's not domestically made, or it's not union made. You know what I mean? Here.
Just bought the unionized shirt hassle.
Pisses me off. I know Real Tree is a brand. Okay, this is like not even a meme. This dude is literally invisible. Like, this is like actually good camo.
Just borrowed my
The things you like make me like you. How did you go about picking what art you wanted on the shirts? They all look dope. Yeah, I know. I chose like, do I have to be careful watching the tie-dye? I don't think so. I've been watching this shit. It's fine. Camo patterns are all copyrighted is why you can't find someone to make it. Wait, really? Don't let people get you down. I appreciate all the work that went into it. I got a tie-dye shirt. Can't wait to wear it. So sick. Thanks. Why is the only shirt with your name the tie-dye? I don't know. I wanted to make it tie-dye. I wear tie-dye nonstop. What does the thrill can kill reference? Sorry if you already answered this. That is crack. That's a Nancy Reagan crack ad. One day I was watching, I forget what I was watching, but I saw that fucking Nancy Reagan crack ad and I was like, I need that on a fucking t-shirt. I saw that and I literally was like, nope, that's it. That needs to be on a fucking t-shirt. That's sick. Easy, slap with camouflage copyright lawsuit. No way. Kanye West has been accused of copying other designs in the past, but this time Yeezy Apparel is being taken to court for it. Columbus-based Jordan Outdoor Enterprises alleges that Yeezy Season 5 contains a handful of garments and accessories from hoodies and pants to high heels and men's boots. I'm gonna do this no matter what happens. I will literally fucking, I will do this. Mark my goddamn words, okay? I will do this. Thank you for not putting a name. I think it's kind of cringe when creators smap their name on merch. Well, I wanted to make something that is like, I wanted to make shit that I wear, okay? And this is like stuff that I wear literally all the time. And I also wanted to make sure that you know, it still represented something of me, you know what I mean? Because like a lot of creators make incredible merchandise, right? And they make it as universal as possible. But if you were to make like merch that's universal as possible, I feel like you kind of lose a little bit of the I think you kind of lose a little bit of the flavor. Like it's not really you. Now you're just like making cool shit.
Changed my life.
No, ideology is, dude, this guy literally keeps asking like a million times over. No, it's exclusively my brand, okay? It's my brand, bro. It is my brand. Holy fuck. It is my brand, okay? That is the brand I came up with. It's the name I came up with for a brand. Every content creator has like their own kind of brand now. That's just how they do merchandising, okay? I wanted something to be me, but also like wearable and cool to wear. Thank you, Willow Morrow, for the 10 gifted subs, and thank you, Rawa, for the 10 gifted subs as well. Finally, some sick designs and not your big ass head. No offense. Okay, first of all, the person who said that, let me just mention something, okay? Every single person that shit on, every single person that doo-dooed on the original fucking Tendy shirt has cried in this very same chat. Don't make me fucking pull your logs up. Everyone that was like, bro, what the fuck? It's just your face. Like, this merch sucks or whatever. They literally are like, oh man, I really should have fucking gotten it. So don't fuck up this time like you did last time, okay? You know. Right-wing outlets articles are going to be Marxist streamer makes a clothing brand. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And yes, these shirts.
Hey, Hasan, I love you.
Okay, most important part I forgot. Yeah, like, cool, whatever. It funds like fucking strike funds. Who cares? That's whack. What's really important is it protects you from blue light. That's right. The merchandise officially, it protects you from blue light. That's right. If you're a fucking gamer and you're constantly getting blue light all over your fucking face and all over your, you know, your titties and all over your body, this merchandise is blue light protected, okay? That's right.
I'm so excited to buy every single shirt and wear them in rotation every day of the week.
Anyway, is this the Nancy Reagan ad with Clint Eastwood? Yes, this is it. This is where that thrill can kill comes from.
And theater owners.
Honestly, we should have this on the fucking website. We should. I know the Warren James people are in here right now. We should literally put this video on the website.
A series of messages like the one. In the next few months, the motion picture industry and theater owners will be bringing you a series of messages like the one you just saw. I don't think anybody will miss the point. The thrill can kill. The drug dealers need to know that we want them out of our schools, neighborhoods, and our lives. And the only way to do that is to take the customers away from the product. Say no to drugs and say yes to life.
Of course, your local drug pusher may tell you a little something different about these drugs. And who you believe is up to you. But then again, if you go ahead and try them, at least it won't be out of ignorance. Just stupidity. What would I do if someone offered me these drugs? I'd tell them to take a hike.
The thrill can kill. Are you now a fashion brand CEO like Bernard Arnault? No, I'm not, dude. What the fuck?
I am so excited I got my shirt order.
No, I'm still working with a company.
Nice chat.
Okay, I'm still again working with a company that is like handling all that stuff. Okay. Do you know why I can't use paying for payments option in Canada? I know you probably don't have anything to do with that. Just curious. I have no fucking clue. Let me be honest with you guys. There's a lot of questions that you're gonna fucking have. I will not have answers for those questions. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. I literally don't know. Other than the things I've already told you. Oh, by the way, it will supply in 4 weeks. You will get it in a month. By the way, because it's like the first time that we're doing this. So there's that too. I don't know what the timeline is for like UK shipping or all that shit, but like it's gonna start shipping out in 4 weeks. Are there any prints on the back of the tees? It should show right there, right?
What's a better way to celebrate 24 months of being a sub? Thanks so much for changing my life for the better, Hasan.
Like some of them do. I think this just says ideology in the back, but yeah. These just say ideology in the top back. The Bernie doesn't have anything in the back, and the Thrill Can Kill, I think, doesn't have anything in the back either.
I die in the future has pause.
Did you make a platform or org that makes it easy for other big streamers and content creators to more easily get their merch ethically sourced than Union made? It might actually make a huge difference. No, but I can help other streamers, but most of them are not going to do that. Like, most of them are not going to do that for the same fucking reasons why. One, that's already like an incredibly difficult thing, and I will help anyone that reaches out to me and is like, hey, I'm trying to sell merch, like, can you link me with some people? As I also hit up AOC, shouts out to AOC, she was very helpful. Shouts out to Chuck Rocha, he was very helpful too. Like those are the people that I reached out to originally to figure out like what are, because they've done like union made domestically manufactured products for their own, for the Bernie campaign, for the AOC campaign, shit like that. So, you know, they were definitely helpful. But Sanchovi's worked with, and after that, wait, really? Fuck yeah. My man, and after that, dude, he's just like, I think the name ideology can be used differently on the shirts, like top of the hour ad break, baby. Oh, fuck. That's right, dude. At the top of the hour, there's a 60-second ad break, folks.
Based.
That's the most ethical consumption right there. At the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break. You no longer want to see those ads. All you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5. You can do that for fucking free with a Twitch Prime. You know, maybe you used up all your money, all your fucking cash on the merchandise already, and you're tapped out. So just, you know, use your mother's Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month, and you can use that here on your favorite streamer's broadcast. Okay? Here's a 1-minute ad break now. I'm working on jewelry too. I'm working on jewelry. I'm working on fucking. They're saying if they have any questions, they can email our customer service. Did you see Twitch ban David Pacman? I did not see that. The Reagan ad sounds like a start sample of a rap song. That's why you retweeted Chuck this morning? No, I retweeted Chuck this morning because he fucking owned Josh Hawley, which we're going to get to now. Okay. 4 weeks, folks. 4 weeks is what it's going to take for the fucking shit to be shipped out. Nova Reef, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
3 months, communist, let's go.
Anyway. So this is, yeah. This, like I said, dude, this took a really fucking long time. This took a really goddamn long time. I put a lot of fucking my heart and soul into this shit, okay? Like, I am really difficult to work with, notoriously. Thank you, Gorgonan, for the 5 gifted subs. So, sorry. I want to apologize to the Warren James people. They were very accommodating, surprisingly. They're in here. First of all, you want to know how fucking degenerate the people I'm working with are? I'll just admit this. I'll just tell you. I'll leak it. They wanted to make a cussy shirt, dude. They literally, one of their fucking merch designs that they suggested was a cussy shirt. I was like, no, we can't. That's insane. Like, we can't do that. I don't even want people to fucking wear the Cussy shirt if we made it.
Hold out for the hoodie
content today
because
was
the thing is so cool.
What is this? Tier 3 Hasan sub versus Mr. Cow?
dying in crab game. 90% of your content today was dying in crab game and watching your viewers kill each other.
Mr. Cow, what about say his name is 3?
Honestly, you should become a socialist and share that wealth with the viewers.
No
You should pay your viewers for giving you their content.
No shot. No.
Instead, you give them you give someone who wins that game a little fake cosmetic diamond in my chat instead of the thousands you generated watching them like murder their fellow viewers.
You've been watching way too much Hasan, and so has Twitch overall.
I'm just saying. Next time.
I know who that is. It's Pluto.
Next time you do a crab game, put some money on the line. Say whoever.
Oh, the entire chat probably is like, truing. I just farted. So fucking true. Share. Actually, money at the end of that would be really good though. Okay, I look like a bitch compared to that guy. What the fuck? That's a terrible comparison photo. That makes me look like shit. But it literally does look like that. I never really thought about that. Tony meets Hasan for the first time.
This was so much fun. You know, I wasn't expecting Hasan to be that big. Hasan was he was a walking wall. He's literally a refrigerator, bro. Dude, that guy is fucking huge. He's a fucking giant, bro. Guy's a giant. He's a huge giant, dude. He's a big ass guy, man.
Yeah.
Fucking swole as fuck, you know what I mean? Oh man, it was cool meeting him, dude. I was getting my COVID test and he came in and I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, what's up, dude? And then he didn't know who I was at first.
That's not true.
Because I don't think it kicked in. A lot of people didn't know who I was at first because like, you know, I mainly kind of blew up.
I know what he looks like, bro. I know what he looks like.
GTA, not mainly. I did blow up of GTA. So like a lot of people didn't know that I was like Tony, you know what I mean? But
also he is like one of those people that is so different from his voice and the way he looks. Like I used to joke about that all the time. If you guys remember, it's like he's dumbass, you know?
They're like, oh shit, you're Tony. I was like, yeah.
Hamburger patties.
Vegas.
You can't hide the voice. Yeah, he looks like nothing you would imagine him. Yeah, he's so fucking good. So anyway, there's more shit to come. You guys, if you pump this, if you truly like genuinely wanted the merchandise, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, okay? If you legit wanted the merch and you actually fucking buy enough of it, there's so much more to come from this. Like, you know, we'll do a bunch of different things, okay? We'll get, if you buy merch, post it under Hasan X Ideology on Twitter.
Sick drop. Also,
that's actually smart. Yeah. Damn, dude, this fucking community is so much better than me at like fucking promoting this shit. XQ wants his Twitch name to be XQC and got mad. AOC has 3 letters, but he can't. That's funny.
Just ordered the tie-dye shirt. Looks sick.
Me editing any video, thinking new ways to call us on old and illiberal. It's funny. This is a limited run merch, yes. And then afterwards, if there's enough purchases, we'll release the hoodies. Okay? This is limited. But if it fucking immediately sells out, I'll pump out the hoodies too. And also on top of that, like I said, there's a fuckload of more designs that I've been working on for months. And I want to do jewelry as well. We're working on that as well. Is the hoodie a different design than the shirts? Yes. Why not follow HasanAbi? I follow HasanAbi, but not HasanAbi.
Support the strike funds for a dope shirt. Thanks for 14 months.
Have you read Dune yet? No, I started reading it. Hats is another thing that we're working on. All this other stuff. So
merch is fantastic, Hasan. I buy and sell vintage clothes as my job.
this is a paywall for the best gear. No, this is the best gear, bitch. There is no bad gear here. Shut the fuck up.
Cheers.
There is no bad gear. All right, let's get to the fucking news. All right. So this dumbass, Representative Paul Gosar, says any anime fans out there.
10 months hassle.
This is some shit that you guys do for me, but apparently someone made for fucking Representative Paul Gosar as well. I hate him so much. He's so fucking whack, especially because of this. Are you ready for this? Bro, you can't post, like, you can't shit post on the internet and then shut off the replies, dude. What a coward. Anyway, here, la 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 la, no DMCA, but he's like, this is copyrighted music. I don't want to get fucking clapped up. But yeah, he like, someone did an anime intro for him. What the fuck is happening, dude? What the fuck is happening here?
Let's go. My union got locked out for 210 days last contract.
Oh my God. First of all,
equal strike.
Okay, well, it's over. I'm right. Marjorie Titan Greene is officially a Titan, confirmed. Okay? I mean, I was right. It's not even a shit post anymore. It's just the reality. My man literally said Marjorie Titan Greene. Okay? That's what she is. This is canon now. I mean, look. That's the fucking... spoiler alert, I know, but like some of those homies are fucking Titans, okay? Marjorie Titan Greene. This is now canon. This is now real. Yes. Literally an anime about racial subjugation says a lot about his views. Yeah, well, you know. Anti-vaccine disinformation has surged, coinciding with the approval of vaccine for children. Of course. What a fucking weirdo, dude. This would literally be the funniest way for someone else to find out that a specific character is a Titan. God, I hope that's happened for someone. Yeah, someone's like, oh fuck, I just started AOT. I just started watching Attack on Titan, and this is the way that they found out. If out of the 28,000 people that are in here right now, I really hope one of you motherfuckers just got spoiled because you watched this stream and literally found out while we were in the process of watching like the first fucking season. That is hilarious, dude. Mr. Hasan, are those hoodies sold out? Or no, hoodies are not out yet. We will potentially add the hoodies depending on how the drop goes, okay?
Love.
Why is it $50 for a shirt? It's not. It's $35 for a shirt plus shipping and shit. But the reason for why the shirts are $35 is pretty obvious, I think. What do you think is the reason? Just take a look. Okay? What do you think might be the reason for why they are like that? Why do you think they are $35 and not like $10, for example? Because it's made in the United States of America by unionized garment manufacturers, okay? That's right. That's the reason.
5 months plus like 2 years free loading. Thanks for being real with it, fam.
Hasan, possibly before Xmas shipping deadlines? Yes, it's going to come before Christmas shipping deadlines. I'm pretty certain. That's why I wanted to drop it ASAP, so that you guys can have your fucking, you know.
Hold on.
The Thrill Can Kill video is linked on the product page. Wait, really? Oh, you guys did it? Oh, if you click on it, maybe. This item is pre-sale, which means the orders will start shipping out with the week of December 13th. Screen print on front chest, union made, made in the USA, wash inside out on cold with colors, hang dry. If you ordered multiple items, they may ship in separate boxes. Wait, where does it show it? They're watching in here and making tweaks. If you have questions, don't ask me. Ask the fucking. There's literally a place where you can, ask the people that work on this website questions. Okay. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking dipshit. Look at this absolute dipshit. Demon of Mirkwood. Fuck you. Take a week off, bitch. Go. Listen. 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 What is this interesting image? Donnie has been missing for a few months. His associates have maintained his car loan for his stay for a few weeks in the hopes that he will return. It is rumored that he's on a diving expedition somewhere off in Romania or explaining New Donk City, but this is unconfirmed. Sag. Metal T design when? Here's the art for the shirt I sent to Hasan. I never posted it here. Okay, this is a bit much. Okay. Sick though, but. Did you actually weld the beams on the pictures? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't fake weld. I don't think you can fake weld, chat. Like, it's a real fucking welding. It's a real welder. The thing is, it's it's Marat's, obviously. Come on, you already know this. He welds all the time. He's like building a trailer and shit. But oh, here's my Instagram post on it too, and I'll show you. There's like a video I posted too. Here you go. Blast this. Write your fucking funny comments under here too. What are your thoughts? A cussy face mask? No.
Would hassle.
But here, I'll show you this. So, here. It's a real welder.
Emery smile.
Who made the Thrill Can Kill design? I did, motherfucker. I did. Me. It's literally a Nancy Reagan drug ad, like a Nancy Reagan Clint Eastwood anti-drug ad. How come so many people are saying Norway to me whenever I say I am from Norway? They told me to check out your stream, so please explain, says the Levi Jensen. Don't worry about it.
My monthly chat message hassle.
You may have tried this out in the past, but I think TweetDeck might be useful for you. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to do that. I'm wearing a XXL. 41 months. What the fuck, lol? The merch is so sick. Keep kicking ass, bro. Thank you, Lady Indica. Did you know the company you're working with does Docs merch too? Oh, Warren James? Probably. They work with a lot of people. Do I keep the profits from the non-union tees? Yes. Are you paying royalties to the Reagans? Fuck off. That's what I have to say.
Just bought some hot merch. Thanks for the streams. Love leftovers so much. It's my fave podcast right
Everything
now.
about doing merch contests like Soda does to give back to the community artists. Dude, I will literally never do that, okay? Soda does a lot of cool stuff. I will never be able to do any of that cool shit that he does. Like a fucking merch contest or like selling merch for like a cent or whatever the fuck. I will never be able to do that. I have tried doing contests in the past. This is a leftist community, which means they're fucking absolutely baby brained and get incredibly fucking annoying. They consider contests to be inherently exploitative and a way to get like fucking unpaid art or some shit. And they rarely ever think about it from the point of view of like whether it be fun or not for the artists themselves. So like I don't want to do that because People are incredibly fucking annoying. The Thrill Can Kill is unironically a dope streetwear design that people in general outside of the community would cop and fuck with. I hope ideology evolves into a brand outside of just merch drops. Yeah, that's my goal. My goal is, why not the website is your name? Like HasanAbi.shop? Because the website isn't just the fucking website. For my, like, that is my brand going forward.
13 months LFG.
Going forward, my brand is like, for my apparel brand is ideology. Okay, let's go branding. Good one. Okay, let's get to the fucking news now. All right, other than that, I think we've done enough of the merchandising and stuff like that. We've done enough. Let's get started. So
many questions still unanswered this morning about
we are of course going to be talking about the Travis Scott situation. Thank you, Themasius, for the fucking fat playlist once again. But yeah, let's do it. Let's get to the fucking, you know. They released the victims. What? Dude, it blocks blue light. It blocks blue light. Okay, stop. Let's stop with the merch unlock. I feel like I need to do more. I need to do like my actual why do you want to summon the trash panda with your brand name? What? Oh, no, I want to. I want someone to fucking Photoshop Zizek with my fucking merchandise. Okay? And I want to send him the actual merchandise. Especially the thrill can kill. That is it. My brother's defending Travis on this, and I can't fucking get through his 16-year-old skull. What he's saying is being a fucking dumbass.
Not a newbie anymore.
We will be watching the yeah. I want to see Zizek wearing the fucking merch. That's sick. The thrill can kill. The Thrill Can Kill is a reference. Yes, it's a reference to a Nancy Reagan drug ad. Okay, Nancy Reagan and here. The Thrill Can Kill was an anti-drug campaign for the motion picture industry, which ran from 1987 to 1990 by the Partnership for a Drug-Free America organization, featuring celebrities such as Pee Wee Herman, Clint Eastwood, Nancy Reagan, Bette Midler, James Woods, Olivia Newton, Ali Sheely, Dudley Moore. They got all the big names. Okay. They got all the big names. They put the video on the page now. Oh, here it is.
In the next few months,
Good shit.
the motion picture industry and theater owners
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
will be bringing you a series of messages like the one you just saw. I don't think anybody will miss the point. The thrill can kill. The drug dealers need to know that we want them out of our schools, neighborhoods, and our lives. And the only way to do that is to take the customers away from the product. Say no to drugs and say yes to life.
Of course, your local drug pusher may tell you a little something different about these drugs. And who you believe is up to you. But then again, if you go ahead and try them, at least it won't be out of ignorance. Just stupidity. What would I do if someone offered me these drugs? I'd tell them to take a hike.
"31 months and I've never been banned. I feel like Holden Caulfield. Where do the chatters go when they get banned, Hasan?" Just got a unionized shirt and the tie-dye one because the art is sick. Glad I can help support a good cause.
I joined the war on drugs on the side of the drugs. This one shows the crack image. Oh, this is the one with the crack image in it. Wait, we should Warren James guys, we should use this one actually because it has the actual crack imagery in it.
See this cute little vial here? It's crack, rock cocaine, the most addictive form. You think it's the glamour drug of the 80s? Well, that's the point of this friendly little reminder.
Thank you for the amazing 4 months.
And if you've
Love
got to
you
die
forever
for
at
something,
HasanAbi.
this sure as hell ain't it.
That's it. I was like, this is so good. I saw this and I was like, I need this on a fucking t-shirt.
Happy 10 months. Thanks.
Jeff Bezos is gonna take out Leo the old-fashioned way. Wait, what? What? Bro, you can't do this, dude. You're Jeff Bezos. Like, you can literally kill someone and get away with it, dude. What the fuck?
Using my wife's boyfriend's credit card to buy Tender Beach.
But like, dude, this is such a fucking... This will be put as like, what do they call it? The fucking black-pilled, like, incels call this Sui fuel or whatever. Like, this is literally going in the Sui fuel compilation. Sorry, trigger warning. Mentions of suicidal ideation. But like, this is like a Myron comp. This is like, or what do they call it? Mogging. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio walks over to the woman that you cheated on your wife with in like one of the most like single-handedly largest revenue generating, wealth creating experiences, okay? And this lady that you cheated on your wife with fucking is immediately like, oh my god, I am melting like butter.
Unionize America. To the workers all they produce.
Leo hasn't been hot since the 90s. I don't get the hype. He goes in and out. He was looking, for a while, he was looking like Jack Nicholson, dude. Like, you know way too much about incels. Brother, I'm an incel. And also, this is what I do. Six feet versus 5'11". Just caught my Bernie shirt. Thank you so much, Dad. Gonna do a whole set on my OnlyFans with it. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Definitely do that. It's 6 feet versus 5'11". Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. So he has so much power here. Like, he has the power to cuck the wealthiest man on the planet. Leo, come over here. I want to show you something, says my boss, Jeff Bezos. You can't be making... Dude, he is so jacked, dude. What the fuck? Can I just point out? Look at... Dude, he is doing, like, HGH 1000% allegedly. Please don't fucking murder me. Please don't send an explosive package in my next Amazon delivery. Sir, I love you. I am so sorry. I will run all of the ad breaks, okay?
I'm still waiting for the leftovers.
But also, he 1000%. 1000%. He is just jacked the fuck up, dude. Which is, by the way, the only respectable thing about Jeff Bezos. Like, obviously, you know, a literal villain, okay? A super villain, okay? Comically wealthy, comically evil, all of that. But does exactly what you're supposed to do in that situation, which is HGH. A cocktail of HGH and TRT and like constantly fucking working out at the gym. I respect that. You know me. I will always respect that, no matter what. Aren't you just watching a video of your boss being cucked over and over on loop? His arms are bigger than his legs? You can't really tell. Probably, though. No shot. He's on HGH. It's too dangerous. Probably just TRT. No shot, dude. TRT. Maybe.
Smile.
Jeff's girl got no chance with Leo. She's older than 25. I've made all these jokes already. Isn't that a rich person's anti-aging strategy? Yeah. XQ is really trying to convince Pluto that last night he could get Jeff Bezos in the Discord call. There's 0% chance. Jeff Bezos does not know who fucking XQC is. Jeff Bezos does not know who I am. And I want to keep it that way. Jeff Bezos does not know what the fuck Twitch is, okay? And I want to keep it that way. I do not want him to know what Twitch is. Remember in Congress when they asked him, like, you know, what do you think about the DMCA violations of your platform, Twitch? And he's like, Twitch, it's a platform that I own. No shot. He might know you. No. I do know that there are billionaires in my, like, billionaire children of billionaires that themselves are technically billionaires too because of the intergenerational wealth, because they're intergenerational wealth recipients. I know for a fact that there are people in my, like, circle that fucking despise me and openly mention that, like, I live rent-free in their heads, in their minds. Yeah, there's a couple billionaire kids that are friends of friends that I know that fucking hate me and literally constantly, and I mean constantly, fucking talk about how I am a hypocrite capitalist, and that, you know, all the bullshit that you fucking hear from, like, dumbasses on the internet. They love talking about it. Several billionaires know precisely who you are. Yes, this is true. That is true. It freaks me the fuck out a little bit. It scares me a little bit when I hear about that, because, like, if you're a fucking billionaire, you literally have, you could kill me. Like, I could fucking die, and I could be assassinated by a billionaire. Like, they have the power to fucking murder someone. Well, considering Chelsea just said several billionaires know precisely who you are, I would suspect that one of them is named Elon Musk. But, which is terrifying, but Logan Roy is my great uncle, and he says to fuck off. Logan Roy.
XL, is it gonna be too big?
Your boss can shoot you into space? Yeah. They are outnumbered. It doesn't matter. There's always a guy that will fucking pull the trigger for him, though. So, you know, there's a bunch of, this community is very interesting, okay? Like Joe Paglio, whatever, that conservative commentator, his daughter watches me. That's why he's, like, constantly in my fucking mentions trying to, like, get on the stream to debate me. Then there's, like, I found out that, like, some dude that works in the IMF, like some fucking, like, high level IMF person, his son watches me, and, like, they wanted to potentially come on the show. I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking debate, like, some, you know, high level executive at the IMF on the efficacy of the IMF or the ethics of the IMF.
I love you all.
How did you deal with the shit your frat brothers would say I deal with on a daily basis? It's annoying as fuck. I know Jersey's pretty racist, like in the South where I go to college. I don't know. I just, like, I was fucking dildo. I didn't give a shit. Tuned it out. If you get Patricia McCloskey on your stream, would you want to? They're just trying to reach out to their kids. Not a billionaire, but a friend of mine in school. Parents who are extremely wealthy found out who you are and hates you all. They're easily worth 100 million plus. Well, I'll just say this much, okay? There is, you know, some of the people I know who fucking despise me would look at 100 million and go, oh, that's fucking bitch shit. Broke boy. I saw the Bernie t-shirt you're selling on T-Ducky for $20. Does that still support the unions? Dude, shut the fuck up. Like, dude, I hope all of those fucking piece of shit drop shippers get taken down, dude. That's so fucked up. Affluent people know you because you talk of them often. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Buy dad merch, buy dad merch, buy dad merch.
What is this? Speaking of frat
listen,
boys.
bro, I'm not letting a lot of.
Oh, dude, I watched this on the pooper this morning. This is actually pretty funny.
Tyler, listen, bro, I'm not letting
This
a lot
is actually
of people
pretty
in the
good.
party, bro. If they don't bring extra girls or white claws, they're not getting in. It's that simple. What don't you understand, bro? And I'm in the studio recording.
You could help so many people in causes with your wealth, but I guess comfort and luxury is cooler. Literally on the day of. This is socialism. Wow, this is such a great leftist channel. On the day where I'm like literally raising money, where all profits of the unionized tees are going to strike funds, this motherfucker still comes in and is like, you could help so many people in causes with your wealth. Like, yeah, I know. And even when I'm doing that, it's just like obvious that you don't give a fuck.
Just leave me alone. Jeez, dude. If you don't bring a white claw or 5 chicks with you, you can get into the party. All my brother's tag team thoughties, and we wrestle for the beer, got us feeling like the Hardys. Last night, Cody got wasted, blasted. News furries on my feet feel like magic. Mom, shut up, I'm in this to rapping. About to switch the flow, cause I feel like spazzing. I do not do this for clout, I just do it for state. I just wanna be great, I might jump off a roof. If I break me a tooth, and my brother salute, cause I tested my fate. Where's my vape? Tyler, listen.
This is actually really good. Like, this is kind of fire. I listened to this morning and I fucking listened to it on loop, dude.
Hassle.
Listen, bro, I'm not letting a lot of people in the party, bro. For white claws, they're not getting in. It's that simple. What don't you understand, bro?
How about the
and I'm in the studio recording. Can you just leave me alone?
I'm in the stew.
Dude. If you don't bring a white claw or 5 chicks with you, you can get into the party. All my brother's tag team thoughties, and we wrestle for the beer, got us feeling like the Hardys. Last night, Cody got wasted, blasted. News furries on my feet feel like magic. Mom, shut up, I'm in this to rapping. About to switch the flow, cause I feel like spazzing. I do not do this for clout, I just do it for state. I just wanna be great, I might jump off a roof. If I break me a tooth, and my brother salute, cause I tested my fate. Where's my vape? Tyler, listen, bro, I'm not letting.
Where's my vape? It's kind of wild how HasanAbi heads go hard on you. If the far right saw the exchanges, they might even think that some leftists just want to give their money away for real. Kind of ironic, right? Will you be releasing the female cut / type merch? That's literally unisex, milady. Okay. Did you see Train getting an NFT? Coiners taking L's? Wait, what? Coiners taking L's knows who Trainwrecks is? And fucking said dude needs to stop doing coke. Oh no, still skeptical, but I bought a Basie Rarity 488 out of 10,000 for 63 ETH. Oh, Train, you Minecraft stands are worse than the NFT community with what you obsess your lives over, so I don't want to hear it from any of y'all. What does a Minecraft stand have to do with destroying the environment and stealing from artists online? Let me know, please. I bought a fucking Pixel. Shut the fuck up for once in your miserable lives. Unless you're a vegan and don't use Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch, don't high road me about the environmental cost of a fucking picture. Hey, Dream was taken at Carl Jacobs. Come get your fuck ups of children.
Hassle.
That is awesome. Only fucking here's Train shitting on Minecraft stands, boasting that he pays artists. Only Trainwrecks would fucking buy one of those apes literally the day where like NFTs were now considered a taxable asset. Okay. Ratio by you ghosting my ass after commissioning me literally on my birthday. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. Yo, so people were asking uncropped screenshots, so here you go. He tweeted this and deleted it when I responded because he'd seen my work and wanted me to do it. Oh no, dude. He's gonna fucking lose it. Train's a bitch and could. Does he think that the environmental impact of NFTs is the same as looking at an IG pic? Yeah. I don't think he's thinking like that at all. Watch out, Train the Thrill Can Kill. Just bought it, by the way. Nice.
You won't.
How do you manage to sell for so little money when it's made in the USA and 100% cotton? Just wondering. Don't worry about it. confirmation. Don't come at me about stealing from artists. I pay the artists I work with double what you and your parents make in a year. So shut your dumb ass up. Instead of being activists on Twitter, go outside and do something that enact your change, you hypocritical losers. The environmental impact of NFTs is nothing that crypto mining. That's so bad. I used to own 2 of these Bases, got them for $200 and sold both for a total of 350K. I'm happy for you, man. He's the Joe Rogan of Twitch. Dude, there's only one man that draws ire more than I do on Twitter, okay? From the left, the right, up, down, everybody, and that is Trainwrecks. So for that, I salute him. For once, I can fucking sit back, okay? Relax. What is this? Bryce Hall song dropping soon? What? First of all, what the fuck?
Kissed on the tilty world.
Why do you fucking follow Bryce Hall? And he did a song with Lil Uzi Vert. What the fuck? Dude, what is happening in this world, dude? The news keeps getting weirder and weirder. Yeah, Uzi officially washed, kind of. How to scam people with NFTs and how the IRS is going to ruin it. A beginner's guide. Step 1, you draw or either have an algorithm create 100 images. You pay to have these cool minted in NFTs. They are, of course, not very valuable, and you'd be unlikely to make money selling them. What a shame. Step 2, you take out a loan and go to Bob. You say, can you buy this NFT for me? You don't need to pay for it. I'm going to hand you $5,100, and you just turn it into Ethernet points and buy it. It's worth $5,000, so I'll let you keep the extra 100. Bob, of course, agrees. So Bob buys your NFTs and gets $5,000 back, minus some overhead, which you turn back into cash, which, of course, is outside of the Ethernet points ecosystem. You now go to Alice and make her the same offer, but on a different NFT in your batch. You up it to $6,000 this time. She buys it, you get the money, and all that was lost was some overhead fees and some payments for Alice to do this. Now you can go to Carol and have her buy Bob's NFTs. By the way, they do this literally all the time. Remember that fucking NFT that was sold for $500 million? That was literally bought and sold by the same guy. CoffeeZilla immediately clapped them by looking at the fucking crypto wallet transaction, but it doesn't matter because a fuckload of people didn't even realize that. It is all a fucking pyramid scheme. Every single part of this is a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. And that's precisely how you can game the fucking system. You hand Carol $10,100 to buy it. She buys it for $10,000. Bob keeps the $100, cashes the $9,900 for you. You just spent $200 to prove your NFT work is $10,000. That's what fucking happens when you.
When it's the unionized.
That's what happens when this is just a pure speculative asset. I ignore this shit. I have no idea how it works, lol. I missed the last drop. Sad, so I bought one each this time. The merch is dope, bro. Keep it up. Love Durian. Parasocial trigger warning. I'm proud of you. It's not even marketing. It's multi-level scamming. So after doing this for a while, you approach Mark and say, hey, look, I'm making these NFT things, and I've only got one left. If you are looking at how much they sold for, 5,000, 10,000, and prices are going up, you can resell them anytime to get your money back. But for you, I'll give you a discount. You can have this MS Paint squiggle for only 4,000 a bargain. Mark isn't sure. This doesn't look like something that's valuable. But you can point to Mark the transaction history perfectly preserved in the blockchain. The NFTs have sold for 5,000 each, 10,000 each, resold for even more. You got a market cap of $5 million. Because of what Bork-Chan doesn't know and can't know, it's that you use the same money over and over again to purchase Ethernet points, transfer it around, and then cash it back out. Maybe you only had $25,000 and have only actually lost $5,000. But as far as Ethernet points ecosystem things, you've sold things for millions of dollars in total. It's like that time the Soviets flew 3 new bombers past an air show, and the Americans were like, oh, they have 3 bombers. But then 3 more planes flew past, another 3, and another 3, and the Americans panicked. They have a ton of bombers. No, they just had 3. They were just flying out of sight, making a big circle, then flying past again. But okay, Mark agrees to buy your NFTs after all, and the Bork-Chan says it's worth tons of money, and they can always sell it. You make 4,000. You've spent 5,000 making all your NFTs look worthwhile, so you're still in the hole. But the efforts to make this one look good apply to all the others too, and you've made 100. So you sell them all, making $400,000 income on $5,000 expense, net gain $395,000. And now you have the capital to do this again. You can make 100 more and then find more marks. And when those marks go to sell the NFTs, they'll find out that those buyers don't really exist. They're just you and your partners in crime. Mark can't sell them. You sold them something worthless. This is an old type of scam, usually called a gold brick scam, where the mark is sold something they think is valuable but turns out not to be. Often you have someone pretending to be an expert who helps them convince the mark that it's valuable. Like you offer to sell a watch to Mark. You say it's worth 200. An expert goes, hang on, that's super rare, valuable, limited watch licked by the queen. I'll give you 5,000 for it. And you say, wow, but hey, I'm an honest guy. I already offered to Mark for 200. So Mark buys it for 200, thinking it's worth 5,000. It's not, of course. It's worth $10. And the supposedly independent expert is on the scam with you, and they also suddenly disappear when Mark tries to resell the watch to them. Because the blockchain is a permanent recording of all transactions, it and the websites reporting on all these sales serves as the independent expert. That is also known as a devious fucking lick, boys. That is how it goes, okay? A devious ass lick. The most devious lick of all time. Like that.
Brain rot at 40% and climbing.
You literally did this with the watches in GTRP? I did. I did do this in Grand Theft Auto roleplay, where I would sell people watches. Donnie would go up to people and sell people those fucking bullshit ass like $5 watches for like $1,000. We would go find a fucking rube, a mark, and we would fucking make it seem like, with other people, we would make it seem like the watch was actually really expensive. We would do these fucking scams regularly. Okay? And that's why I know a fucking scam when I see one, and I keep telling you that that's a scam, but you don't want to listen to me.
Clothing and 13-month subiversary. PogO.
I scammed Dean too. I tried to scam a dev. I mean, he knew obviously, but like he still went along with it. You can prove this NFT is worth 5,000 because look, it's sold for much, much more and the blockchain never lies. And here's how the IRS is going to hopefully stop this. They're going to require reporting of these transactions. They're going to de-anonymize the big cash transactions. And what's worse, they're going to consider these things investments and tax you on them. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby. You know what's the fucking horrible part about this, though? The main guy that sold you the fucking Bored Ape, that guy is still fucking caked. Okay? You know who gets fucked on this? The guy who bought it. You are the motherfucker who got caught holding the bag, folks. That's how this works. Okay? And now you have a bunch of worthless NFTs that we're going to scam people with, and the IRS is going to say, because that's something you could convert into cash, it's a taxable investment. And it's clearly worth 10,000, as you say, because we can see the transactions too. And you're going to pay tax on it like it's actually worth the inflated amount you were claiming it's worth. And this is going to destroy the profit potential in the scam, at least in the United States. And while you could try to structure it so that all your transactions happen outside of the United States, I wouldn't try it. The IRS can see all of them. They're public on the blockchain. That's right. That is a beautiful, beautiful part of this process, is that even YouTube investigators could actually fucking track and trace your crypto wallets. So if YouTubers can fucking make these videos and then literally gift it over to the IRS, all of a sudden, the IRS already has their investigation cut out. They've already done it. So they already outsourced the fucking investigation to Mutahar and fucking CoffeeZilla. I actually thought they had found a way to invest in trade stocks for tax-free. I think, yeah, they did. They did for a while. So you do see the value of the blockchain. Dude, oh my fucking God. Oh my Lord, dude. Oh my Lord. People who keep saying, you see the value of the blockchain. My problem with this entire process, I don't have a problem with like fucking having a decentralized system that like literally tracks all the processes. My problem is without a fucking regulatory force that is centralized in a position of control, in a position of like regulating the marketplace, you have nothing. Okay, you just have Mutahar and CoffeeZilla going, that's fucked up. Look at that. That's fucked up with nothing else. The reason why it's now something is because there is a regulatory force that's called the Internal Revenue Service. Okay. Borkchan is the blockchain. He's just saying like he's just writing it differently.
PogO.
The Reddit opinions on the bill. I mean, and it's going to destroy the profit potential in the scam. To avoid the IRS, you have to make sure all your transactions are well under the reporting threshold, and that's going to make it harder to make money on the scam. Then overheard Then overhead of the Ethernet points Bork Chomp itself, and the need to pay your partners in crime is going to severely cut into their profits at the low end where the IRS isn't watching as closely. And you might think, but Foone, couldn't you do the scam with other things like a Bork chimp needed? You could just do it with art and property. Yeah, you can. And we have hundreds of years of laws and regulations and investigators to try and stop and punish you for doing it. This is why large transactions get reported to the IRS and banks keep logs. Because if you're going to do it, you're going to do it for a lot of money, given the risk involved. And all this reporting means it'll leave evidence and you'll be far more likely to get caught. I'm following this person. I love this. This is an incredible thread.
Yes.
In the process, they get to boost the value of their made-up currency too. Cryptocurrencies just provide a new way to run old scams, one that wasn't yet under the eyes of the regulatory authorities to keep you from running these scams and laundering money.
14-month Andy.
And guess what happens when a new field opens up without the regulation and oversight of the old one? Scammers dust off the book of old tricks, the ones they could have done in the old field until regulations and authorities were introduced specifically to stop them. Bro.
Chat looking cute today.
Love it. This is a great thread. Anyway, this is a digital NFTs piglet in a poke here. If anyone's interested in buying it. The old scams never die. They just get a new coat of paint. Yep. I must tell you that 1984 is literally happening. Fortnite Travis Scott emote has been removed in the wake of the rapper's deadly Astroworld concert tragedy. Yep, that is 1984. Urgent. The House has passed infrastructure bill with a deadly crypto tax clause. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. The amount of people that have, maybe because of like the industry that I'm in now, in like the gaming space, the amount of people that have told me that they either learned how to scam people or have been scammed in RuneScape is insane. Gambling addictions, okay? People who learned how to fuck people over. People who learned how to get, how that they have gotten fucked over. All because of RuneScape. So many fucking people, dude. So many people. Holy shit. But some people, especially Zoomers, have not gotten their fucking RuneScape lessons, okay? They have not. So they think they're in on it. In a lot of instances, if you think you're in on the scam, you 100% are not in on the scam. This is how every fucking old lady in middle America gets fucked over and gets involved in Herbalife and numerous other multi-level marketing schemes. That's right, because all you're doing is getting in on a multi-level marketing scheme. You know what? It's not a multi-level marketing scheme, though. Ideology.shop, baby. That's right. Because at least, unlike an NFT, you get like a physical thing when you purchase one of these t-shirts. And if you get either of these unionized t-shirts, all of your profits directly go to strike funds. Kellogg's Worker Strike Fund, the John Deere Worker Strike Fund. That's right. All union made in the United States of America. On these United States, the Nancy Reagan crack ad, the Thrill Can Kill shirt, the Bernie Sanders shirt made by Kinjiro. My mom lost her home partly due to pyramid schemes and MLMs. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Subscribing to the best goddamn
oh, did you make Zizek with the dip? Drip? Yes! Yes, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's real. He did that. He actually wore it. Straight up. On God. Save a shirt for me. I want to buy one for a girl I like, but I can't afford it at the moment. Okay. Anyway. Stop sending me the fucking Paul Gosar shit. I don't want to see it. Okay, let's move on. So, Josh Hawley. It brings me no pleasure to report this, but U.S. Senator Josh Hawley, Stanford graduate, dildo haircut Josh Hawley, okay, who very much is a bougie bitch, who, because he's like a Missouri senator, has to behave like he's like this big manly man, is straight the fuck up doing Jordan Peterson memes. He is now doing NoFap, No Nut November, semen retention ass fucking lines. He's like, they've completely fucking lost the plot on like anything that ever would materially matter to human beings, to his own fucking constituents. They're not really doing NoFap, right? It's just the front.
I like that flag.
Joe Rogan ripping masks off people's faces now? What? Okay. Why would you want to emulate Jordan Peterson? Why wouldn't you? He was incredibly successful for a fucking reason, obviously. And that success straight up comes from the fact that this type of stuff is like really popular. Men need goop, bro. Why do you not understand this? Men also need a Gwyneth Paltrow ass fucking goop ass website, or men need like their own spiritual healers, okay? And this literally is just that. This is just that. Someone giving you like advice on why you feel bad. And why you feel bad all the time. Please, we must mystify any sort of materialist analysis. We must mystify class as much as we possibly can and point the finger of blame on, nonsensical things like men are being killed in society because, women can work in the workforce and they've been forcibly feminized. That's it. That's all this is, dude. That is literally all this is. And now he's doing that spiritual healer bullshit. It's a perfect way to, it's a perfect way to fucking move into another area. He's gone a little bit outside of the Manhattan Institute talking points. So I respect him. I respect Josh Hawley for doing his own thing. He's going his own way. He's MG Toe.
Senator, you gave a pretty hot speech at the National Conservatism Conference in Orlando. You talked about the left's attack on men of America. Yeah. Why masculinity as your new big issue?
Yeah, why is it your big issue? Because, he has nothing else. The fuck is going to be his big issue? I don't know, labor rights? Making it easier so that you can unionize your workforce? I don't know, advocating for fucking at least like a higher bottom? Like a minimum wage? No, these are not the real issues that he could ever fucking advocate for because it goes against his corporate benefactors. So, of course, he needs to find a new thing. What do the people in Missouri care about? Oh, men. Men are being attacked. Like, let's talk about masculinity. It's like, dude, you literally, Josh Hawley went to Stanford and like goes to Whole Foods to buy wine, okay? I'm sorry, you're not like a real Missouri boy, and you 100% are not like the masculine beacon that you present yourself as. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you have like this bottom ass haircut, you can't fucking turn around and be like, yeah, I'm a gritty, salt of the earth kind of guy. It's like, dude, you're literally
keep up the good work.
I can see your fucking chiseled dick V's when you're reaching up to the fucking top shelf at Whole Foods to get your vino for the night, and you're over here being like, what's happening to men? Okay, the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, beacon of masculinity, my ass, dude. Motherfucker looking like Femboy Friday, and he's talking about like how masculinity's been taken away from Americans. No Nut November does make you hard as fuck though, and Missouri probably needs that. I don't even think this will work because it's too complicated. The motherfuckers that he wants to reach out to, he needs to dumb it down. Yeah, this is the guy, by the way. This is what I mean. 2:30 on a work day and Josh Hawley is 30 miles away, 30 miles from Jeff City buying wine. This is literally what I was talking about. Like, this is the beacon of masculinity, dude. There is, by the way, nothing wrong with this. Don't get me wrong. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this, but that. You can't fucking be a Stanford grad and this guy while simultaneously being like, I'm salt of the fucking earth. Let's go. Like, you know, masculinity is being taken away from us. He looks hot. Yeah, because he fucking works out. And everybody knows, fellas, it's gay to work out. Okay? You're working out for other guys. You just want to show your body to other guys. Fellas, it is literally gay to work out. Okay? I say this as someone who works out pretty much every day. It's gay to fucking work out. It's gay as fuck. Okay? You might as well be sucking balls. He's doing bisexual standing. Self-report? Yes, that is what I'm doing.
Solidarity has raid. Yes, Kusi show.
We go to the gym to inspire other hot gay men? Yeah, exactly. What's the logic there? There is no logic. I'm just joking. But the point is this. I don't believe in like, presenting yourself as like a beacon of masculinity in the way that these fucking dumbasses do. I think you only care about that shit if you're deeply insecure about the way you present yourself. If you're deeply insecure about your gender identity, okay? The only people that fucking freak out about this stuff are people like Ben Shapiro who can't grow facial hair, okay? It's ridiculous. And they have an entire audience of pasty little fucking loser nerds who also are insecure about this shit. So I tell you, be secure about your sexuality, be secure about your gender expression, and don't give a fuck about this sort of stuff. It doesn't matter. Whereas Josh Hawley, who very clearly doesn't even fit the bill of like the archetypical like masculine salt of the earth guy, is going to do this, invoke this imagery of this ridiculous like stereotypical manly man kind of guy. Okay? Because there is no way that he could actually fucking advocate for real things that actually help people in Missouri. That's it. A man's man, exactly.
Well, I think what the left is doing is attacking America. They're saying that America is systemically oppressive and men are systemically responsible.
What's a man to you? Paint a picture.
Wait, can someone send me the fucking OG clip? I want to watch the actual OG one. I can't grow facial hair for shit, but I didn't turn out into a dipshit lol. The difference between you and people who can't do that is that they're fucking losers. They're pathetic, actual beta male losers. You are not. You recognize that it doesn't fucking matter in the end. That's the difference. Okay? It's about confidence. It's about being able to, be comfortable in your fucking skin. And a lot of us have issues with that, including myself. Let's be real. Okay? But like these guys, ironically, create these like rigid norms that they themselves do not fit into. It's like nobody is asking you to continue advancing these rigid fucking gender norms, especially when you yourself are not even fitting into that. Okay? That's the point. Just fucking love yourself. Okay?
A man is a father, a man is a husband, a man is somebody who takes responsibility. As conservatives, we've got to call men back to responsibility. We've got to say that spending your time not working, and we have more and more men who are not working, spending your time on video games, spending your time watching porn online while doing nothing is not good for you, your family, or this country.
This is literally NoFap shit. Like he's talking about this like a YouTube essayist, dude. My man went full YouTube essayist on this. Wild.
So a viewer's watching this and they're thinking, really? What the liberals are doing are going to push me to watch Pornhub more or play Donkey Kong more? Do you mean that literally?
Well, what I mean literally is that I think the liberal attack, the left-wing attack on manhood says to men, you're part of the problem. It says that your masculinity is inherently problematic. It's inherently oppressive.
What's your basis for linking that to what liberals or the left, as you would say, do? Is that based on data or based on a hunch?
Well, it's policy over many years. I mean, if you look at the policy of deindustrialization, those are policy choices Mike pursued over many years.
Wait, how does that connect to porn?
Oh, well, you've got men, 16 million men, Mike, who are idle, who don't have anything to do. Now, partly that's their own responsibility, but also partly it's because jobs have dried up.
That's great. I had a class called Masculinity in high school where we just learned this exact shit. Yeah, it's just men are losing because they're playing video games. Notice how, like, it has nothing to do with the fact that, like, they can't find a fucking job, especially if they only graduated from high school. Or even if they graduated from fucking college, they can't find, like, meaningful jobs that are fulfilling for decent wages and, like, you know, have a little bit of fucking autonomy in their lives, where, like, 24/7 with the invention of the fucking cell phone and laptops and shit and the internet, they literally are constantly on, constantly working, constantly getting fucked by their managers every single goddamn day. Notice how, like, that has nothing to do with it. It's actually literally because, like, they're playing fucking video games and they're jerking off the porn, dude. Yeah. Famously, you know, there were no extracurricular activities back in the day when men were doing a lot better overall. Like, let's not address the root causes of these problems. Let's never do that, okay? Let's just fucking talk. Let's just gesture insanely at, like, random things that are cultural flashpoints, that are cultural signifiers, that create you on the one side, that push you on the one side where there's, like, a different team. You know, you're on my team. We're the anti-porn team. You know, it's the porn that's actually bad. And then on the other side, the people are like, no, porn is actually good. Like, no, ultimately, all men and just all people in general, all working class individuals would be better off overall if they had an opportunity to have meaningful fucking if they were to work in meaningful jobs where they have less autonomy, less alienation, or more autonomy, less alienation from their labor. Okay, if they had a say in the process a little bit, it wouldn't matter if they're fucking jerking off to porn at night on their free time. Okay, it's so stupid. Kyle Rittenhouse self-defense or murder trial is live right now. What do you think? I probably will not be watching it because I don't want to get fucking clapped up. I'm sure that there's going to be, like, TOS shit. I work 9 to 5. My boss calls me 20 times a day to check in. Yeah, it sucks. He talks about deindustrialization as it was solely the responsibility of the left. All his capitalist benefactors love NAFTA. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, that is the fucking hilarious thing. 35 months of politics. Thanks, Austin Show. It's so fucking stupid. Like, deindustrialization in the United States of America is a genuine problem and is contributing to the fucking the reason why, like, men can't find fucking meaningful jobs that have good wages. Partially because that deindustrialization has also created in the post-NAFTA world, like, a fucking basically non-unionized workforce. Okay, completely eviscerated unions and the power that they had. So now they have no way, like, no community organizing, no way of fucking getting, like, a decent job. They don't have job opportunities. A lot of these job opportunities are, like, white collar jobs, okay, which is not, like, a exclusively male or dominated by male workforce, which still wouldn't be a fucking problem if there were jobs to begin with. Okay? But ultimately, it's bullshit. All of it revolves around material conditions, okay? And nothing to do with, like, people seeking escapism through porn and whatnot.
Hiking and chat, I love the shop so much.
We on the techno-fascist train, huh? Yeah.
Up in many cities across America and rural areas too. I think you put together lack of jobs, you put together fatherlessness, you put together the social messages that we teach our kids in school. I think we've got to confront that and its effects.
A cob.
Where is the fatherlessness? What a dog whistle? Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. I I need to know. There is another one that I want to fucking show you guys. First of all,
I'm gonna get pegged by my GF wearing your merch. I hope you're proud.
I need to fucking see the. There's another one. There's another one. Like the original video that Josh Hawley posted. The original video that Josh Hawley had, where he's like at like some fucking conservative gathering, where he's talking about like men. That sounded sussy and has a lot of whistling noises. He's literally saying that black people are lazy and the problem with America would have shut. No, he's not saying that. He's not. He's saying that like all men in America have turned into like pussified individuals as a consequence of deindustrialization, as a consequence of jobs going overseas. There is some truth to that. Not that like they're pussified or anything like that, but like their opportunities are dried up as a consequence of, again, manufacturing being outsourced. Okay. The funny thing is, though, I don't think this works because because it's Josh Hawley. Like, he's a fucking dildo. He's a dweeb and he has a fucking expensive haircut. And I don't think the people of Missouri are going to look at him and be like, that guy, he sounds and looks exactly like a bi-coastal elite. And he's talking about shit that like people that spend all their time on 4chan talk about. Like, you gotta, if you want to fucking make a dent in the culture war in the Missouri audience, the Missouri Republicans, you can't be fucking talking about like, you know, you can't be talking like a YouTube essayist. You need to be talking about shit that like Fox News has conditioned them to care about. Okay? And Fox News has conditioned them to care about like, you know, education in schools that say that black people are human beings, you know, that sort of shit. This stuff is like, what are you fucking trying to be the Bernie Sanders of the right? Like, you want to fucking invoke some sort of like, I don't know, grassroots momentum in the younger Republican base, which doesn't even fucking exist. It's not going to work. Just fucking do the same thing. Immigrants are bad. They're going to fuck your wife. Black people are lazy and criminals, and then fucking repeat that, rinse and repeat in a different way. You can't like try to do this whole like, men used to be masculine and we can't be masculine anymore. Like that sort of stuff is too complicated for the fucking baboon-brained people from Missouri and everywhere else, by the way, that are Republican. Not just like people that have, I'm not saying only people in Missouri are baboon-brained. All Republicans across the fucking country that make less than $250,000 a year have baboon brains. That's just the truth. Otherwise, you wouldn't fucking do this. Anyway, you're teaching him how to grift? No, it's just like he's trying to complicate it way, 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 way worse. Like, he's just trying to complicate the situation. When I was in the right, that's literally how a lot of the alt-right Zoomers viewed Hawley, as a right-wing Bernie or something like that. Yeah, but the alt-right youth is like 11 kids. Okay? Like, that's not, those are like the fucking groypers on the internet. They're not like real. They're not a real constituency. And they're too scared. They have agoraphobia and too terrified to fucking go out and vote to begin with. So that's not like a real constituency that you should be activating or trying to activate. Okay, yeah, they are the American hikikomori, and you're trying to fucking what? Get them to go outside and vote for you? It's bullshit. If you're talking in front of a Missouri crowd and you aren't wearing a Carhartt or some real treat, nobody's going to listen to you.
HSWP.
They can't go to vote. They might see a brown person. Yeah. People who are saying there are young Republicans, I see them all the time, are missing the point that I'm trying to make. Okay? The point I'm trying to make is that they're not a big enough constituency. And also on top of that, the way to like even get young conservatives is by doing the old shit. Like young conservatives still love and are motivated by, outside of like the fucking Groypers, young conservatives are still motivated by the same old shit. They're conservative, of course. All you need to do is repackage the same talking points for them. They're conservative. You conserve the talking points.
And your stream. You're too involved in my weekly entertainment.
Okay, anyway. So I'm going to pee while I fucking play this.
We'd be surprised.
Yeah, they stay with the same shitty ideas. Like the idea that like you're going to fucking, you know, recover masculinity because you're anti-porn or some shit. Like that's not, you're repackaging like tried and true talking points and making them more convoluted and more difficult to comprehend for like 12 people. Okay? Just be simple. Just arrive at the fucking core of the matter. Tell them that it's top of the hour and there's a 60-second ad break coming at the top of the hour. Okay? And if you no longer want to see those ads, there are methods. Like, for example, if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can subscribe for $5. Or if you already bought a fucking ideology tee that just dropped and you don't have $5 extra anymore, you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. Primes are free. As long as you have an Amazon Prime account that's connected to your Twitch account, you can get it from your fucking mom or dad or some shit too. Anyway, that's right. The ideology tees are union made and domestically manufactured and have international shipping and will be shipping out in the next 4 weeks.
Norway.
Here's the ad now. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
That after years of being told that they are the problem, that their manhood is the problem, more and more men are withdrawing into the enclave of idleness and pornography and video games. I found the comment by one young man to a Wall Street Journal reporter particularly evocative and particularly heartbreaking. He said, "I'm sort of waiting for a light to come on so I can figure out what to do next." Can we be surprised that after years of being told that they are the problem, that their manhood is the problem, more and more men are withdrawing into the enclave of idleness and pornography and video games? I found the comment by one young man to a Wall Street Journal reporter particularly evocative and particularly heartbreaking. He said, "I'm sort of waiting for a light to come on so I can figure out what to do next." Can we be surprised that after years of being told that they are the problem, that their manhood is the problem, more and more men are withdrawing into the enclave of idleness and pornography and video games? I found the comment by one young man to a Wall Street Journal reporter particularly evocative and particularly heartbreaking.
Can't wait for the hoodies. The apparel looks amazing.
He said, "I'm sort of waiting for a light to come on so I can figure out what to do next." Can we be surprised that after years of being told that they are the problem, that their manhood is the problem, more and more men are withdrawing into the enclave of idleness and pornography and...
Yeah, dude. You know, I want to be, I've been told that like the only thing that matters is being a productive force in society. My entire life, I have no fucking job options available, okay? It feels like I don't fit a role in society, but the real reason why I'm drawn away into a fucking enclave is because someone on the internet said men are trash. Let me tell you something, folks. And this is like, I've heard this a million times over. I've heard this argument so many fucking times, okay? Like this notion that like, someone said men are trash. Like some fucking like Radlib said, Wimixon Radlib said, all men are trash. Like throw them in jail. If that is what breaks your entire fucking worldview, which is not a real thing. That's not a real thing. No one is like, oh my God, I saw that tweet and I was like, men are under attack, or white men specifically are under attack. Like if that is what broke you down, you're a fucking pussy. Okay. Straight up. You're a fucking pussy. And your frame is shattered. You're not Sigma. You're not Alpha. You can jerk off to this like Nordic conquest that you potentially one day could achieve. But that's never going to happen. You were always a pussy. You're still a pussy. Shut the fuck up. Figure it out. Okay? It's bullshit. These motherfuckers can't comprehend how, like, you know, hundreds of thousands of fucking teenagers can be radicalized by, like, literal drone strikes happening and murdering their fucking family members for no reason whatsoever over the course of the past 20 years. But they literally are like, well, someone said a mean word on the internet and now I'm radicalized into doing white supremacy. It's like, fuck you, dude. It's the same old bullshit I've heard a million times over.
Is it like anthropology?
It's bullshit. I usually agree with you, but it's you who doesn't understand Hasan. He's against pornography because he believes consent cannot be bought and porn is the advert for the patriarchy. Do not meddle in women's issues. If you think Josh Hawley gives a fuck about consent and women's issues, you are the dumbest person on the planet. Go buy some NFTs, dude. Idiot. It's got to be bait. Anyway, you're telling me your merch is union made and tees are only $34.99. I was expecting it to be way more expensive. I just bought one each. Thank you for the dope merch. I can back purchasing. You're welcome, man. I wanted to make sure the price point was like fucking reasonable, even though people are still complaining about it. So.
Slash.
Anyway. Ben Shapiro doing just a little bit of eugenics. We're gonna get to Ben Shapiro in a second. I wanna keep on this Josh Hawley train.
Sussy this nuts.
I want to show you guys that, like, again, in the middle of the day, Josh Hawley's at fucking Whole Foods buying wine, which I have no problem with. Okay, good for him. If he wants to fucking drink his vino, whatever, good for him. But, like, don't fucking sit around and try to lecture people on, like, you know, manhood and whatnot. Okay, and like gender rules and shit like that. This is, and I've said this for years now, but you know, it's something that I will probably repeat forever. This is the same shit that these YouTube essayist Andes fucking cried about with liberals, radlibs, and identity politics. That's exactly what he's fucking doing. He's like, bodies and spaces are necessary for white men in the public conversation. But why? White men. Okay? It's the same fucking bullshit, okay? But when it comes down to it, when we talk about like marginalized identities and like black people and systemic racism, like there's at least some fucking material truth to it, okay?
9 months. Time for the brain rot.
Do you really know how to weld? Yes, I do now.
Say no to drugs. Say yes.
I don't think you're wrong about the grifters and idiots on the right. Just feel that resolving the class issue wouldn't solve it all. Yeah, no shit. Of course it wouldn't. I'm not saying it would. It would make it a hell of a lot easier to resolve other problems, though. If you have your material needs addressed, you're going to be less likely to be harboring resentment against motherfuckers, okay? That's the point. If you can create solidarity along class lines, it makes it significantly easier to, you know, solve the other problems as well. Problems that revolve around marginalization, identity. Please help. HasanAbi, please help this communist space prison. What? I don't believe there's any systemic racism. There's only anecdotal racism, which honestly isn't a big problem. Says, sup, my brother.
Where are Hasan?
Okay. Cool. Thanks for the anecdote, man. I've never heard that one before, guys. I will refuse. I will, I will close my eyes and plug my ears and refuse to recognize countless amounts of empirical evidence that is in front of me and say that systemic racism doesn't exist because Ben Shapiro told me it doesn't exist. It's actually individuals that are being racist. And even then, it's not that big of a problem.
Final point, you can't talk about energy without talking about climate change. The climate is changing. It's changing in my state.
Oh, let's go. Spitting. He's about to spit, dude. He's about to fucking spit, okay? He's about to spit fucking bars, okay? I'm going to pull his background real quick while we do this, though.
Up about a foot a century. There are a multitude of reasons for it.
Take a high
we need to address it. But I see, and I think these colleagues of mine see, the changes in our climate as a discrete scientific problem. Unlike President Biden,
why am I still here?
And Secretary Kerry and the other Trotsky-like wokers, they see climate change as a religion.
Based. Dude, he's a Stalinist, dude. He literally is a... Okay, you guys are making fun of him, but he's actually literally saying, like, an international class movement does not need to be achieved. You can have a socialist development specifically within the USSR and fuck Trotskyites. That's why they're banned from all the left groups. Okay, he's actually a Stalinist, and you guys are failing to understand. He's literally a fucking Stalinist. He's an anti-revisionist. He's saying these Democrats, they have gone astray from the Marxist-Leninist applications. If we continue down this line, there will be a Sino-Soviet split in America.
From the stores department.
Give me a goddamn ice pick.
I'm more of
That's right.
Trips to Florida, order the hors d'oeuvres, views of the water.
Sick and tired of these Trotskyites constantly getting in the way of progress. He cries at Lenin's portrait and prays the Marx every day. That's right. Chad Stalin is Virgin Trotsky is Biden. Yes, he is abiding by orthodox Marxian principles. Unlike them Trotskyites.
And you can't.
Here, let's run that line. Let's see that line again.
And the other Trotsky-like wokers, they see climate change as a religion. And you can't talk about it unless you follow their dogma. It's
dude. I love that, like, climate change, which is anthropogenic climate change, which is based within scientific consensus, rooted within, like, science. He is turning the colloquial interpretation of that into a dogma. Like, he's saying, like, I got the science, the real science on my behalf, unlike the Democratic Trotskyites is not believing in climate change. Okay?
Much like their new critical race theory. And it's not popular with the American people. And it's not...
Climate change science is the new critical race theory. And it's also cancel culture. Just say it's cancel culture, too. Will he say it's cancel culture? I love a dude, okay? Isn't he like, didn't he go to fucking Oxford? This guy, for the record, literally fucking got first-class honors from Oxford. The guy that you are seeing in front of you,
inches short kings,
okay?
One out for us who couldn't quite make it frown.
He went to Oxford. I love this, dude. I fucking love it. It's great. These Ivy Leagues are a bit overrated. That's why I went to Oxford. Got a degree there. Got honors. I'm an Oxford scholar.
Going to solve the problems that we face in terms of the changes that are taking place in our climate. This plan will.
Rapid industrialization to uplift people's productive forces is antithetical to Trotskyite climate change dogmatism. No one in Louisiana knows who Trotsky is. Dead giveaway of his uni. That's not true. We got fucking Louisiana chatters in here, bro. You kidding me? Pobliat, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Dude, wokest. Like anyone who says things like wokers, wokists, these like woke religion people, whatever, like all different iterations of like using woke. They are all fucking complete grifters, okay? Woke-topians. I don't know. It's just so fucking stupid. It's so ridiculous. Is your hoodie art a reference to Rat-a-Tat's album cover? What? No, I don't know what the fuck this is, bro. What is this? Wokanistas? Wokahantas? Well, the Wokahantas is funny. Ben Shapiro. Okay, let's move on from this. These guys are both beacons of masculinity and also defending dude, you can literally fucking defend any idea, okay? As long as you attach the talking points that are important for conservative audiences, okay? That's all you need to do. All you need to do in order to fucking get people on board with like, you know, that's why we need tort reform. Like whatever like you know, issue that Republican benefactors care about, like that's why we need to unload this whole cap and trade bill, okay? There's no cap and trade. Cap and trade is woke Trotskyite garbage. Okay? Like what? Why does the other guy care about that? Why does like the average Republican care about that? That is like, yeah, I'm sick and tired of cancel culture. That's why we need to give Israel another $1 billion to arm. Okay, on top of the billions we're given to arm their Iron Dome. That's right. And then on the ground, it's like, hell yeah, brother, yeah, that's right. Yeah, or critical salt tax theory, yeah. We need salt deductions.
Bezos may be a billionaire, but he's
these wokers, they don't want you to get salt deductions that impact only top 5% of wealth. But hey, in mostly bi-coastal areas where like high taxed states. But hey, you know, we need them salt deductions, brother. I mean, Republicans don't even care about that because it's like not their fucking, you know, it's not their constituencies, but still. And the opposite of that is what Democrats do, which is like, if you don't get, if you do not, if you stand in opposition of salt deductions, that means you hate gay people. That means you hate trans people. That means you hate black people, okay? Bernie Sanders, how dare you go against Barack Obama for wanting to fucking cut gut Social Security? You must hate black people. And that's what the Democrats do. Democrats do that, and then the Republicans turn around and do the fucking opposite of it, which is like, yeah, we're racist, and we're gonna be racist. We're gonna do racist stuff. You know what's good to do racism? You know what kind of racism we could do if we do, you know, tax cuts for the wealthy? That's right. If not, you're a woker. I'll say it with a hard R. Nonetheless, only them wokers don't want tax cuts. It's right. Anyway, a Trotsky-like woker. Jordan Peterson caught giving up to the Dragon of Chaos. I was ill and a lot happened at once. It's damn near clean again. Nobody said it was easy. Shut up, bitch. So,
my Bezos box, bro.
so the thing that was this Sean? I think Sean said something really fucking brilliant that I have to bring up here. Friend of the show, Sean. He had a really good video recently as well, but
come out as an NB now.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Where is it? It's about woke being a substitute for another word. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, here. There's a Christmas advert with a black person in it that a lot of UK commenters are very upset about. And reading the replies, I realized they just use woke or wokeness in place of where they would previously have said a racial slur. Sick of all this wokeness. Yeah. And that's it. It's like you can't substitute it. You can't like say the word. So you're just like, I'm sick of all this wokeness, dude. I hate it. A good run plus my Christian playlist versus the woke mob. What?
Made fun of pretty hard for saying that crypto is part of the natural world and the female orgasm is a social construct. And I got ridiculed pretty bad. And
wait, shut the fuck up. Is this for real? This gotta be like, bro, this has to be a fucking meme, right? There's no one unironically
9 months, let's go.
fucking put that out there in the universe, okay? No shot. No one can be that unself-aware, dude.
And I went to bed feeling pretty depressed and upset. I woke up feeling pretty crappy. But then I threw on my Christian music playlist and went for a run. Guy's not dead. He's probably just taking a nap. Or he went to get some smokes and he's coming right back.
Oh, yeah. He's making fun of Chris Pratt. Okay.
God, he loves me and you. He's coming right back. He's just got some stuff.
Wait, what's the Chris Pratt video? Can I see the Chris Pratt video?
Arjan Kusi NFT when? Chat looking cute today.
There is no video? Oh, it's because of Chris Pratt, what he said? Didn't like
7 months, only 2
didn't
more
Chris
until I
Pratt
finish my
fucking
descent
cry
into toxicity.
because like people were saying mean stuff about him? I don't think there's a video. He just said he was so sad he couldn't work out and listen to his Christian he couldn't work out, and listening to a Christian playlist and then running fixed it. Dude, why is Chris Pratt the wackest man, dude? How the fuck did he go from like the funny, like kind of fat guy to like being like the sexy fucking glow up guy in like the Marvel Cinematic Universe all the way to like just like the wackest like Christian dude? Remember Chris Pratt's charges homophobic as hell? Yeah, I know. People have been like canceling him for the longest time because of like how he.
Good morning, everybody. Wow. I woke up. Well, I went to bed last night really kind of upset and depressed.
Look at this dude. Look at what he's wearing. Oh God, he's so whack, dude. He's so fucking lame. Like, it's so weird.
And I woke up feeling crappy, and I didn't.
He tweeted about how like he went to sleep sad or some shit, right? Or no, People's Magazine wrote about how he went to sleep sad.
Want to work out. I didn't want to. I knew though that if I put on my Christian music playlist and I got out in the woods and ran, that I'd feel better, but I just didn't want to. And I did it anyways, and gosh, was I right. It felt amazing. I got out in the woods, got my blood pumping, and God is like, sat down there right next to me. I say this as a guy who, I don't get emotional that often, but I actually got emotional out in the woods. I was out in the woods on this run, and I just felt,
I never get emotional.
Felt like there was another in the fire standing next to me. And that was the song, actually. I don't know. I think that's the lyric in the song. I don't know the name of the song. It's a really good one.
Bro, that is the ugliest thing, okay? Dude, flag shit sucks, okay? I wear flag stuff, ironically, but like, and this extends to the LGBT flags as well. Like, we gotta just stop fucking making flag merch, okay? Just like have a flag as a flag, okay? But when you put it on like merchandise, is just so whack, dude. It is so fucking ugly, dude. It's so ugly. Vexiologist on Suicide Watch. Wow, I hate Chris Pratt now. Thanks, Hasan. It's literally against the code to put the American flag on clothing. Yeah, that's how you know America's nationalism is fucking fake bullshit, too. In Turkey, you can't do this. Like, I don't know if shit has changed from back in the day, but like, you can't have like flag underwear. I was so shocked when I found out that like Americans put their flags on underwear and shit. So like it touches your ass and stuff. Cause like,
let's go.
You technically can't do any of that. Like the flag code is like held up to like a super high standard in Turkey. Değişmedi abi döverler. Evet. Değil mi? Wait, what the fuck?
Thanks to @slider_ for my sub gift.
But that moment, it really captured me. And so I just want to say all glory to God. And if you feel down today, maybe get a exercise and maybe listen to some good worship music or get the word in, because it really helped me this morning.
The IRS really needs to get it together.
Bro, what the fuck?
Good morning, everybody.
Dude, that's so whack, dude. Imagine being this dude on the internet. Imagine being Mario. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy that's going to be playing Mario. So cool. So cool.
Sick merch, stoked to get it.
He's lame and not funny as people thought he was, but if he keeps getting hate for dumb shit, I feel like more people will become Nazis. What? Like, what hate? I'm just saying he's whack, dude. That's it. This is some whack ass bullshit. It's whack. It's whack as fuck. You're in the coolest industry, surrounded by like some of the coolest fucking degenerates on the planet, and you are this person. Like, how the fuck are you this person? Where you're like, oh yeah, I'm listening to my Christian playlist. Oh, thank God, God is on my side. It's like, ugh. Yeah. Also, if people became like Hitler lovers because people were mad at fucking Chris Pratt, then those people were probably already like pretty geared towards becoming Hitler lovers. What the fuck is that? Yeah. People said Chris Pratt is whack, so now I hate minorities. Also, climate change is fake. What is this? He looks hot. Did you see him announcing his Mario part on Insta? It's really weird, dude. What the fuck is this?
So when I was a kid, I lived in Lake Stevens, Washington, and there's this coin-operated laundromat near my house. and it had Super Mario Brothers, the original arcade game. Oh, I loved that game. I never had a quarter, it felt like. I'd either steal them from the wishing well. You know, I'd steal. That's wild. Just.
I don't think I've seen someone so anti-white as you attacking every stereotype. What? Motherfucker, I'm white. The fuck do you mean? What does this take, dude? I think this is just whack as fuck.
Dawn on me right now. The quarter I stole out of the wishing well to play Super Mario Brothers has come true that I get to be the voice of Mario. But I clearly stole someone else's wish. So just waiting for that row of karma dominoes to come crashing down on me. But as it is right now, it's a Mario. That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice. But we've been working hard at it, and I'm really excited to announce that I'm going to be the voice of that video game that I dreamed about playing as a kid. Dreams come true.
Any reason why you're not covering the Rittenhouse trial? I don't watch you all the time, so you may have. But if not, could it be because the narrative is being destroyed by the defense? Yeah, dude. Yeah.
3 months, love you.
Or maybe it's because, like, why the fuck would I cover it and get, like, banned because there's, like, going to be hella TOS shit? Remember when I didn't cover the fucking George Floyd trial either? When the narrative was being destroyed by the prosecution. And that overall, I think, like, covering court cases like that oftentimes leads to, you know, massive TOS violations. You know, wow. Also, you mean to tell me that the racist criminal justice system is going to allow a fucking white kid who traveled to go, like, get a fucking legal free kill in a different state, even though it's 20 minutes away? They're gonna let him fucking you know, get away? That's crazy. I was shocked to find that out, dude. Thank you. You got big hater energy. Who gives a fuck what he does? He's not hurting anyone. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I don't think he's hurting anyone. I don't think Chris Pratt is hurting anyone by being whack. I just think he's whack. I thought he was cool. Can I not have that point of view? Why are you so fucking touchy? The fuck? What, like defending Chris Pratt's honor? Is that what you're gonna do for free on the internet, dude? On this day of our holy Lord? Go do some more productive shit, dumbass. Yes, he is. No, people who say Chris Pratt is harmful is like ridiculous, okay? Like, you are trying so fucking desperately to be like, oh, the church he's a part of is actually like anti-gay or whatever. Yeah, welcome to fucking churches. I don't even think he himself is like actually anti-gay. Like, he just sucks. He's just like a whack fucking Christian dude. Okay, that's it. Like, that's it. That's literally all this is. And I myself am shocked because I think that, like, you have every opportunity not to be this like milquetoast vanilla boy, and you know, you're just still you fucking whack. I don't know. Some people unironically do think that like cringe is the same as like murder or something, and it's not. Okay, I say this as someone who's cringe all the time.
So the California guidelines could overhaul the way many school districts approach math instruction. The draft rejected the idea of naturally gifted children, recommended against shifting certain students into accelerated courses in middle school, and tried to promote high-level math courses that could serve as alternatives to calculus, like data science or statistics. Okay, so first of all, if you reject the idea of naturally gifted children, it's because you're an idiot. Some kids are gifted, period, end of story. Some kids have higher IQs than others. And shock of shocks, it turns out that there is a heavy, heavy genetic component to that. That if both parents are neuroscientists, there's a good shot that their kid is going to have a higher IQ than somebody, both of whose parents are on welfare. Okay, that is just the...
Wait, what? What the fuck? That's literally not even true. Even before the notion that like IQ inherently is just like a fucking idiotic metric for anything. Bro, that is just like straight eugenicist arguments, dude. The entire point of a fucking Common Core, like public education, national curriculum is to level the playing field. Okay? IQ is greatly impacted by your material conditions.
Yo.
There are studies that have been conducted in India, for example, where the same people's IQ levels or similar groups' IQ levels have been tested in months in like drought season where there was major famine.
How many chainsaws you think?
And when people were actually well fed. And the IQ the IQ fucking numbers have dramatically shifted in that process, because it's not like a hereditary advantage that people have. It's more so about your surroundings, okay? Your material conditions. Are you well fed? Have you gone and gotten the best kind of education? Tying welfare to like hereditary predisposition is insanely racist.
Okay, Jim Brothers,
It is probably like, this is like the nerd's equivalent. This is the nerd version of saying the N-word. Okay? That's it. It's literally just the nerdiest way of being, of saying the N-word and being like mega racist. I took a DNA test recently. Turns out I'm 60% welfare.
I like to get pumped up, boys.
There's a site that predicts your income based on zip code in the United States here. Yes. It is a way better predictive force. Your future income is your zip code that you were born into is, or that you grew up in, is a better predictor of your future income than anything else. I wonder why. Those are not mutually exclusive. If you're starving, you can't think right, but you're not going to be a genius if you just eat really well. I wonder if there's like a way to make sure that we maximize the geniuses, though. You know? If you want to think about it from like the most productive way possible, you're missing the point. The most productive way of looking at this from an even hyper-capitalist POV is to ensure that equality of opportunity is truly achieved by leveling the material conditions in the bottom side as best as you possibly physically, humanly can, so that a kid growing up in like India in fucking famine season has access to the same fucking resources and can be one day a fucking incredible engineer and a mega genius, rather than die because they couldn't fucking feed themselves. Okay? That's the point. Can we talk about social mobility is just a scam to sell to desperate people? It's kind of meta right now, lol. Also, high IQ isn't the only component. Many people with lower IQs but better personalities excel more in their career. Of course.
I'm not saying that's inevitably true. There are many smart people who are on welfare, I'm sure. They're not all that stupid neuroscientists, but I'm sure smart people on welfare. But if you have to take the average person, and all you know about them is child of two neuroscientists versus child of two people on welfare in a free American society, and all you have to go on is that, whose kid do you think is going to have the higher IQ? Okay, so to pretend that that doesn't exist in real life is stupid. It's just dumb. It's like saying that two tall parents are not likely to have a height-gifted child.
Holy shit. He's just straight up saying that, like, IQ is a genetic trait passed on. It's two of the underlying premises that are completely fucked up and wrong here, the hidden premises that he's operating off of. One, IQ is like measuring your intelligence and therefore measuring your success, and it's an important metric when it's not. That's wrong. And two, it is a trait that you are passing down, okay, to your next of kin. This is just straight the fuck up a eugenicist line. This is why Sam Harris had the bell curve guy on. You know what I mean? Because like IQ is the neat little bow that ties racist people's beliefs together. Okay, because outside of that, like racism is ultimately like a very spiritual thing. There is not really like any materialist understanding of racism. So you have to ground your racist worldview with like some kind of scientific explanation, which is how you arrive at race realism, which is how you arrive at scientific racism, eugenicism, and the like. So that's precisely why the bell curve is such an important piece of work for racists, because this is like their theory. You know what I mean? This is the way that their world finally makes sense. He's not even correct in the expression of parent traits in their children. Two tall motherfuckers can easily have a short child. If Shapiro was on TV back in the day, it would be canceled by fuck yous. What? Yeah. The pro-slavery scientists had the same idea a century ago. Exactly. And it was fucking destroyed because it's not real. It's not a real thing.
Poggers.
Lemafeo, both my parents are lacking in the gray matter department, but I'm still in grad school for data science and engineering. It's dumb as fuck. This is a really dumb argument. IQ is the most common thing misused by people with IQ too low to understand. Yeah. Just FYI, Pac-Man got banned for 30 days for watching the Rittenhouse trial, so those chatters telling you to cover it are fucking dumb as shit. Or they are the ones who want me to also get banned. And that's precisely why they're coming in here to be like, why aren't you covering the Rittenhouse trial? I'm going to goad you into doing so you can get banned too. That's probably what it is. The journal Science states your take is wrong. What? The journal Science states my take is what? What take is wrong? IQ is literally been linked multiple times to access to education and environment more strongly than genes. He's literally quoting outdated and disproven data. Yes, your IQ literally swings wildly when you don't have enough fucking food in your stomach, dude. It's so stupid. Anyway.
I mean, how could we possibly say that some people are more height gifted than others? To pretend that intelligence isn't inborn at all, and we are all sort of tabula rasa, is silly. It's just not true by any available metric. Okay, but this is what California wanted to teach. They recommended against shifting students into accelerated courses because they want to punish skill sets. They want to defeat the skillsocracy. The last thing you want to do is reward people who are gifted, who, by the way, should use their gifts on behalf of society in a free market society. Free markets allow people to distribute the uses of their gifts widely. This is the magic of free.
Literally untrue, okay? First of all, the free market is a unicorn. It does not exist, okay? It's as real as, like, you know, the Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus. There's no such thing. But besides the point, let's say there is such a thing, okay? The closest we have arrived to the free market is what with the system that we have here in America, right? Shouts out to Ronald Reagan and neoliberalism internationally.
To the chatter getting pegged. Take your time and don't flinch.
But a neoliberal economy, the pro-capitalist, pro-free market neoliberalism, has created a system that has such vast levels of income and wealth inequality that you are literally
2 months before
making sure that just like the most efficient distribution of commerce, the most efficient distribution of life-saving necessary resources, whether it be medicine or fucking food or shelter, is allocated to those who can pay for it rather than those who need it. You're doing the exact same thing where you reduce productivity of your labor force because you ultimately are not creating equal opportunity for people under that free market system and basically creating a top-heavy structure where those who are recipients of intergenerational wealth or those who come from more affluent backgrounds have access to better resources, have access to then go into better schools overall, have higher IQs on IQ tests, even though it's like fucking nonsensical and silly and doesn't matter. And you're destroying opportunities of, like, I don't know, a child born in South Central to actually maximize their potential. You have no fucking clue how good that kid could do. You have no fucking clue how good some kid in the south side of Chicago would do. Okay? Because you have never even wanted to create a system in which that kid has a similar structure, a similar type of education, and a similar fucking like experience growing up in more formative years. So this notion that like you know, this is actually a equal opportunity system is bullshit. That has never happened.
14 months. My longest relationship is with that HasanAbi.
Prove me those studies on Chet Hanks and I'm willing to be a Republican. What?
Smile, smile.
I'm from South Africa, where we have racial quotas for universities to address apartheid. I grew up wealthy and did better in high school than a lot of poorer kids in my uni class. Those kids once put on the same level as me at uni absolutely cooked me in every course. That made me realize our access to resources affects our outcomes. I think that was pretty good. South African is hard as fuck to do. I can't do it. That accent is so bad, it's turned racist. Why are you Kiwi? I understand this point, but if a student understands the material more easily, shouldn't they be able to skip ahead, or am I misunderstanding the proposal? I didn't even fucking focus on what Ben Shapiro was criticizing because like 90% of the time it's a complete misdirection and it's like completely fucking made up. I don't even know what he's like criticizing. And I basically just focused on his idiotic take on like IQ and race realism. IQ isn't even seen as a good measure for intelligence. It has a lot of issues when measuring and defining it. It was created on a racist basis and is discarded as a good measure by most psychologists. Also, there are genetics involved, but it doesn't matter at all if those skills aren't worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you. I was immediately transported to South Africa. Law. I have 140 IQ. I'm still dumb as shit. Point proved. Don't mean to derail the stream, but how long is the window to purchase the merch? Until it fucking sells out, baby. Epigenetics is the study of how your behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work. Unlike genetic changes, epigenetic changes are reversible and do not change your DNA sequence, but they can change how your body reads the DNA sequence. His understanding of genetics is from the 80s? No, his understanding of genetics is one that reinforces his worldview. That's the point. None of these motherfuckers actually care about anything that they're saying as long as you can like justify having a fucking horrifically antiquated worldview. Okay? Equal opportunity, boys. Actual equal opportunity. Not the one that like America has said that they have, but real equal opportunity is at the heart of like is at the heart of what Marxists should strive for, okay? I know that it's bastardized, but like ultimately people try to say like whenever you advocate for equal opportunity, a system in which like a lot of the needs that you have are solved, then your material conditions are as equal as possible so you can actually fucking thrive. Like people literally look to that and say, that's actually equality of outcome. No, motherfucker, that's not equality of outcome. That's equality of opportunity. We've never had equality of opportunity. Shut the fuck up. The real equal opportunity, on the other hand, is the top of the hour ad break, where you, the chatter, have equal opportunity to avoid seeing the ads. And if you buy the fucking subscription for $5 a month, you will not see the ads. If you don't have $5 because you already used all your fucking dollars on the ideology merch that just fucking dropped at ideology.shop, Union made, USA made, international shipping, readily available, then you can use a fucking Twitch Prime, okay? That's right. Twitch Prime is free as long as you have an Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account. Ideologie. Can we get a Hago emote? Yeah. No. Hey, it's the size chart on the website a typo. They have large and XL the same width. What? Cool. Probably. Anyway, here's the 1 minute ad break now, boys. That's right. I bought the merch. I'm broke and I hope I don't get bullied. Why the fuck would you get bullied? Are you wearing the same shirt? Can we see it? I'm wearing the Bernie shirt. Yes. I've been wearing that. Here it is.
Greetings from Socialist Canada.
Do you fit in the XXL? Yes, I do. Dude, jokes aside, the designs are really cool, dude. Thank you. The 2021 Satanic Panic is starting. I know. I fucking called this, dude. I literally called this. I called this. It wasn't that difficult of a call, but like it's happening. But what else is happening is Marjorie Taylor Greene points to common ground between GOP and Nation of Islam. But I also found out that the Nation of Islam sees the use and benefit of ivermectin and is very angry that our media Democrats and Dr. Anthony Fauci have attacked the drugs and refused to save people's lives by not promoting it and shunning the use of it. We have common ground there. That's right, boys. The Nation of Islam is more similar, at least like what some of the values that the Nation of Islam has is significantly more similar to the Republicans and conservatives, especially like the culture war stuff. Or especially the the fucking anti-Semitic stuff, to the Republican Party than Democrats. And I'm glad that this Yakubian is in agreement there. One of my recent visits to DC jail, one of the things I picked up was some religious material. They had options, Christian and Islam. I feel it's important to know what people read and are subjected to in jail. After all, they can not just leave and go find whatever they want to read. The DC jail offered Louis Farrakhan Nation of Islam newspaper. What? The DC jail also signs everywhere telling inmates to vote and also informing them felons can vote.
Pornography. Sounds dope.
Allah, God will hold America accountable. And Farrakhan's newly remastered bonus footage from the Criterion. We gotta watch this, dude. I love that. I don't know what people with white hate, white fear, or white rage. I don't know any people with white hate, white fear, or white rage. We Republicans see and believe that all people have equal rights under the law. Literally not true, okay? That's not true. You have never thought that. The entire point of like being a conservative is literally keeping marginalized communities down and creating or reinforcing this idea that like this is an unequal system and that's actually good and that like those who are at the tippy top should remain at the tippy top. Holy fuck. And those rights extended to the unborn. But also found out the Nation of Islam sees and uses the benefit of ivermectin and is very angry that our media, Democrats and Dr. Fauci have attacked the drug and refuse to save people's lives. Yeah, they're also Scientologists. The Nation of Islam is also strongly against the COVID-19 vaccines. The Nation of Islam is very against children being given the COVID-19 vaccines. More common ground. Children should not be taking COVID-19 vaccines, as all data shows they're hardly at risk. Stop leading black people to the COVID-19 vaccine slaughter. This is problematic for party of identity politics. Extremely high amounts of deaths are reported on VAERS, but there are no investigations into those deaths. Just Biden's EO. That's fine, companies. Or hashtag no jab, no job. Propaganda media. Whoa, this is awesome. This is actually awesome. She just like literally fucking clipped out a Nation of Islam newspaper and is talking about how similar they are. I love that. I love that. It's great. Someone take her phone away? Please do not take her phone away. I love this. I fucking love this, dude. She's great. She's like, the Nation of Islam, they got some good ideas. They also think, just like I do, that, you know, ivermectin is the mark of the beast, the sign of the devil. I love that. Fucking great. It's almost like conservatives are far-right fundamentalists. Oh, wait. I mean, yeah. Louis Farrakhan says that forcing the vaccine is a declaration of war. That's how strongly the Nation of Islam opposes Joe Biden's vaccine mandates. This is some shit that like Felix from Chapo would come up with as a meme. And yet here we are watching it happen and unfold right in front of our eyes.
Celebrate 7 months hassle.
I love that. I fucking love that, dude. This is incredible. Okay? This is beautiful. This is incredible. This is content. Marjorie Taylor Greene about to be a fucking Hotep wife, dude. I mean, she is a Yakubian succubus, but she doesn't agree with them on everything, just vaccines and killing Malcolm X. Your merch customer support people are awesome, by the way. Good.
Let's fucking go, baby. Woo 16 months and I've avoided the brain rot.
Dude, your store is so cool. Good job, man. Dude, bro, I'm telling you, like, I worked so fucking hard on this shit. It's not even a meme. Like, all the way down to, like, the different colors, the fonts. Like, this shit was not easy to do. It took a lot. That is the reason why it took a fucking year, is because of all the work that I put into it. And everyone else, obviously, that I'm working with.
D.
The merch is a limited run, yes. If you want the hoodies, if it gets past a certain point, like if there's enough people that purchase these, then we'll release the hoodies too.
Swerfs be like, don't intervene in women's rights and then intervene in women's rights at HasanAbi.
I love it.
I was a Republican before I started watching you. Now I'm.
Thanks for not making the big boy size expensive. Yeah, America. I found out that, like, I thought this was a meme, but I found out that the big boy stuff is actually more expensive to produce. Like, from the garment manufacturer. You designed the merch yourself? No, Kinjiro designed this one. This one, I don't know who designed the unionized one. I just, like, gave them, like, what I want, and they put this together. Like, I didn't paint it, or I didn't, like, literally fucking like, sketch this out. The Thrill Can Kill was just all, I just sent them a photo, and I was like, this is what I want on a shirt. Most absolute deranged deep dive on Travis Scott concert being a ritualistic sacrifice to the devil. Is there... Everyone's seen the Astroworld news? Dude, you know what's wild about this? Like, the satanic panic shit, which we're going to get to in a second.
Sussy Kusi Husky Hussy Bussy.
Oh, before we do that, okay, we're done with the fucking Marjorie Taylor shit. And oh god, there's still the University of Austin memes too.
Paula, would you please christen the ship?
I chat people, hey.
I christen thee Harvey Milk. May God bless the ship and all who sail in her.
Whenever the Navy does gay shit, I'm like, that's not new. Like, when has the Navy not been gay? You know what I mean? Like, this is they're trying to repackage this as like new shit, and it's like, no, the Navy's been gay as hell.
A little over a year of himbo brain rot.
It's so funny. They're like, oh, look at us. Like, we have the first openly, like, you know, we have the first, like, gay cruiser. It's like, okay, well,
POG 5 months.
the other cruisers were gay too. You know? Holy shit, people hate Travis Scott. Yeah, I mean, damn, Travis Scott's sicko mode came on at the SZA show and the crowd started booing until the DJ changed it. What the fuck? Yeah. Case in point, in the Navy, village people. Okay, I can't show that. Cool, intersectional imperialism. Yeah, this stuff is so fucking whack. It's like, it's called pink washing, for the record.
Smoke weed every day.
The IDF is like the king of pink washing. Not surprising. That the American Navy is you know, all about it too. Wait, did I fucking forget to run the ad, by the way, when I said I was going to run it? Hold on, let me see real quick. No, I ran it. Okay, never mind. We're good. I ordered the tie-dye one. Looks like so cool. Do you know how long shipping to Australia might be? I don't know, but you should ask the fucking people, the customer support people.
13-month brain rot setting in.
Okay, let's watch this.
Chaos, the confusion, the tragedy at the Astro World Music Festival in Houston. 8 people died.
Hold on, I'm gonna fucking...
Dozens were injured in a stampede. During a concert performance by artist Travis Scott, fans were crushed, trampled on, pleading for help over the loud music, to no avail. The youngest
What is this background music, bro? What the
victim
fuck?
we have learned, just 14 years old.
Now, some 50,000 people attended this show on Friday night, and Houston police have now launched a criminal investigation. The first lawsuits have been filed against Travis Scott, Live Nation, and the concert promoter as well. Joining me now to talk more about this is New York Times Houston bureau chief David Goodman. David, the Times now reporting that Travis Scott got a warning ahead of time from the Houston police chief. Can you tell us about
3
this?
3 months, yay, or whatever.
Yes, so Travis Scott is a national, name and rap musician known around the world. Excuse me. But he's also a big hometown sort of hero in Houston, and he's got deep ties to the community. And in fact, the police chief here personally knows Travis, as does the mayor. And so, as I understand it, Troy Finner, the police chief, went to visit Scott in his trailer during the day on Friday, as it was clear that the crowd there was was rowdy and but earlier in the day, so not when the sort of stampedes were occurring, but went there and sort of reminded Travis Scott that back in 2019 he'd also had an issue at his concert and there'd been some stampeding and some people injured, and sort of just as a kind of mentor went to talk to the younger man and say, this is kind of the kinds of fans you have. They're very devoted, and just to be aware of that.
Is there a sense of what kind of impact that had? And I wonder, because noted in the report, your report, is that yes, Chief Finner knows Travis Scott, but that he also likes him, right? He sees him as this hometown boy who's there doing something that's really good for the community, for the economy. Is it possible that this was a warning that was sort of just more jovial?
Well, I don't think we know exactly how it was conveyed or how it was received at this point, but I do know that officials here have talked, to me at least, a lot about how what Travis Scott was trying to do with Astroworld and what he was doing earlier in the week. He had been at an elementary school to open up a community garden that he had supported, and his foundation does do some work in Houston. So I think there's a lot of the devastation is.
I'm confused. Did Travis Scott do anything wrong? The thing that he did wrong, he doesn't have okay. So one of the things that's really fucking annoying on the internet is that people always want to find one individual, a singular individual responsible for the entirety of the problems. That is not the case when we're talking about a massive event like this. Okay? Travis Scott does have individual responsibility in the circumstance. He saw that people were in a chaotic situation. He even stopped the music, but then continued to do the rest of his set and played out his entire set. Okay? 8 minutes into his set, he Actually, well, we don't know if he was informed or not, but 8 minutes into his set, the police had declared this a mass casualty event. He continued for 40 more minutes. He brought Drake out and he finished out his fucking entire set. So the problem, though, is that at a certain point in his set, he stopped the music. He stopped the music and allowed EMTs to get through. And the issue is that if you are stopping the fucking music and you're recognizing that people are like in a bad situation, you should stop it in its entirety. But he didn't fucking do that. He stopped singing. Sorry, not the music. But ultimately, if I were to figure out, if I were to say like who has more of the responsibility here, 1000% I still believe, outside of Travis Scott's own personal individual responsibility, which I do think he has, the police, the fire marshals, and more importantly, Live Nation are more responsible for this event being mismanaged and also on top of that, not stopping than Travis Scott is. Okay? And if you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. Like, Travis Scott is only responsible because he actually did see what the fuck was going on to a certain degree. Maybe didn't understand the severity of it, but he certainly saw that the situation was bad. Otherwise, he would have never stopped his set. He wouldn't have stopped singing, which he did, which implies that he recognizes that shit was popping off in the concert. But ultimately, the larger share of the responsibility still lays in the hands of the concert, the organizers, and the people that did not tell Travis Scott, if they didn't tell him, okay? Because this percentage will change dramatically, okay? If we find out that, like, Live Nation asked whether or not Travis Scott should stop the music to Travis, like if they fucking were in his ear and they were like, hey, this is a mass casualty event, and you should probably stop it, like people are dying or whatever. If they fucking said that to him and he kept singing, then he is insanely responsible. Okay?
Felt particularly close, even amongst...
He doesn't have a say in the organization? No, that's not the point. The point is, this is a fluid situation. It's dynamic. It's chaotic. When you're in a chaotic situation like that, the people that have more control over it is not the performer, but the people who are literally there to keep the crowd controlled and to stop the music if necessary. That's their job. Your job is literally to fucking be in Travis Scott's ear and tell him, stop right now. We're stopping the music. We got to fucking pump out, like, and evacuate the crowd safely. Okay? That's the point.
Top officials in Houston because of this, you know, and the victims too.
He encouraged unsafe behavior from his fans in the past. Bad take, man. Dude. All that shit ultimately completely is fucking inconsequential. You're just doing that to like add seasoning. What matters in that situation is his assessment. Did he see that there was a situation that was chaotic, that was actually beyond the norm, and what he did? If he had never stopped the music, I would have been more inclined to defend him, actually. I would say, he doesn't fucking know. How would he have known? That's why he was singing. That was originally what I thought. But when I found out that he actually literally stopped the music, or not the music, but at least stopped singing to make room for the fucking EMTs and shit, and then continue to resume, that is way worse, because that means he fucking recognizes that something bad was happening. Okay? Bad take, dude. Sorry. How is it not security and cops' fault? They're literally tasked with keeping people away. So why is Travis under investigation, not the security and cops who are paid to protect everyone? Seriously? What? They should be. Why are you saying bad take, dude? People, this is why I started off my argument with everyone wants 100% of the responsibility or 100% of the defense. Okay? And they never want to fucking see the many different parts at play here. That's why you fucking agree with me, but you're still like, bad take, bro. Okay, well, my take is the take that you're fucking mentioning as well. So what's up? Does that mean that like your own personal take is bad now? Is that what you're saying? Like 90% of the people that say bad take literally just repeat my take back in the chat. Bad take, bro. As I proceed to say exactly what you just said.
You know, people came from all over to go to this concert, but they also came, you know, from right here in Houston. And in fact, one of the youngest victims, a 16-year-old, went to the high school down the street from my place in Houston. And so it really is something that's felt by the community at large. And I think there was this sort of sense that,
you put any blame on the rage culture Travis has created with his brand? No, that stuff is fucking silly as shit, dude. Shut up. What are you, fucking Nancy Reagan, dude? What the fuck is this? Like, there's like hella people in here that literally sound like, you know, Nancy Reagan and Hillary Clinton. What do you think about the rage culture that Travis Scott has created? Like, what do you mean, dude? What music doesn't fucking play into rage culture? Like, there's plenty of fucking music that have exactly that same kind of energy, if not worse. And motherfuckers aren't dying at their concerts. Shut up. Jesus Christ. What are you, like, 70 years old?
You know, Travis Scott was trying to do good, and I think there was some defensiveness of him, and we'll see how that plays out in the investigation.
Yeah, look, it's so upsetting with these young folks who have died in this and been injured. David, thank you for the great reporting.
Thanks so much.
All right, I want to bring in Noah Shachtman, editor-in-chief of Rolling Stone. I really appreciate you coming in and talking about this. Travis Scott concerts. What's the history here?
The history is a pretty violent one. Back in 2017 here in New York, Travis Scott begged a fan to jump off a second-story balcony. That fan was luckily okay, but another fan says that he was pushed off and was ultimately paralyzed at that show. And despite that, Travis Scott talked to lyrics about how he needs to see injuries in the mosh pit. There's been other incidents in later years, in 2019, and so on. And you know, the warning signs on this one go way, way back, unfortunately.
One of the things apparently he said from the stage this time is, you know, he wanted to see the ground shake with the crowd there. I guess it depends on what he meant by that, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, things like that, I want to see the ground shake, all that, that's all fine as far as I'm concerned. But what did happen was, as a previous guest noted, is that...
Dude, people weren't fucking suffocating in the crowd because of rage culture or because they were moshing, okay? They were suffocating because of mismanagement, the fact that, like, that area was fucking overcrowded, no partitions in between, and also on top of that, like, the concert not stopping when people started dying. So, like, anyone who says, like, this is about rap music, or this is because Travis Scott encourages his fans to do, like, crazy shit, like, shut the fuck up, dude. Jesus Christ. This doesn't mean that he's absolved, by the way, okay? I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that Travis Scott is, like, completely fucking faultless here. I do think that he is at fault here for not stopping permanently or completely and finishing out his fucking set for 40 minutes after it was already declared a mass casualty event, okay? And the share of responsibility that Travis Scott has greatly changes depending on the key thing that we need to know here. How much information was relayed to him? Concerts are chaotic. Event organizers have the responsibility to relay information in real time to the performer. The performer only cares about fucking high as fuck on adrenaline and maybe even drugs, okay? Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But the performer in that situation only cares about the performance, okay? And nothing else. So the stage manager has every right or every responsibility, and the fucking event organizers have every responsibility to make sure that everyone is safe. And then also on top of that, when there is an unsafe situation, to stop the fucking music. And to tell Travis Scott that he's the stop. And if they didn't do that, then his burden here falls greatly. He still has a responsibility there because he did see people in a state of disarray and continued to perform. So he is bad on that level for sure. He stopped and then he continued. Okay? But not as much as if he actually knew. If the stage managers in his ear were like, dude, we got to stop this music. Like, people are fucking dying. And he still continued. In which case, he's a gigantic piece of shit if that's what happened. And we don't know. We don't have access to this information yet. But if we find out that, like, when the cops came to Live Nation, the event organizers, and said, this is a mass casualty event. And Live Nation literally was like, yo, Travis Scott, you need to stop. People are fucking dying, and he did not stop. Then he is largely responsible. Like, incredibly responsible.
The show was stopped 3 times, and it wasn't stopped and then stopped permanently. It was stopped and then resumed. And that's a problem because after the very first song, fans were chanting, stop the show, and the show didn't stop. It went on for another, 35 minutes or so.
What's not clear, at least not yet, is how much Travis Scott knew from the stage about exactly what was happening.
Yeah, correct. He didn't know. But again, there were warning signs, not just on Travis Scott's behalf, but look, just a month earlier at that exact same place in Houston, Energy Field, a rapper named Playboi Carti was scheduled to perform.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I feel like a lot of you don't understand how like the fucking concert venues work on the back end, and you're just like fucking throwing shit at a wall, seeing what sticks. Like, the production side has literally all the power on the planet to straight up stop the music in its entirety, okay? Turn on the fucking lights. Turn off the lights. They control everything. And people have done this in the past. They do it when it rains, bro. They do it when it fucking rains. Why do you think they couldn't do it if there's like a massive, a chaotic situation, like a mass a casualty event? Come the fuck on. Yeah, they do it if it's too windy. You're going to tell me that they don't have the capability? You're crazy. Now, there is a part of this where the police chief told the event producers to not stop the concert because of the inherent danger of riots from angry drunk fans. This is what I have read as well in a lot of the coverage. That's bullshit. In that situation, then, the police chief's own fucking ignorance is the reason why they didn't stop the event. And the Live Nation people should have fucking been like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Don't worry. But they had a responsibility to their fucking benefactors. They wanted to keep going, most likely. Not only that, but also they have protocols for situations like this where they will not only turn off the lights, but there's like a pre-fucking taped security protocol, like a safety measure video that you can literally play at the touch of a button in many of these instances. Are you guys crazy? You think that like concert venues don't have this shit? You're out of your mind. But a lot of that responsibility, unfortunately, falls on the people behind the scenes and not Travis Scott.
I gave you 16 months, you give me 16 mansions time.
You can't just shut down everything at all at once. There's no stop button to stop all at once. It's common sense. No, it's not common sense. You're wrong. There is a button that you can shut down. Not that you would shut down everything anyway. You wouldn't shut down everything. You would stop the music and turn on all the lights and then play a pre-taped emergency message.
Let's go.
Motherfucker said it's common sense.
There were early warning signs at that show that it was not going to be safe, and the show was canceled at the last minute. At this show, there were early warning signs way, way, way before Scott played, early in the day, that fans were rushing.
Former stage manager is like 2 buttons and a switch to stop a show. Yeah,
were rushing in without tickets, and that there was going to be an unsafe environment. An AP photographer texted management to say, hey, this wasn't, something's not right here, something's unsafe, and yet the show went on.
And whatever he knew from the stage itself about what was happening down below him, he knew about his own history. He knew what had gone on at concerts before.
Sure. And look, there's a long, great history in pop music of singers, kind of getting their fans riled up and for them to have an ecstatic and raucous good time. But this took it obviously too far.
And look, there's a not great history at all at concerts. People have died in concerts in the past being stampeded being crushed. This is something that there is an awareness of, and that places like Live Nation that plan these big shows certainly have to be taking into account.
Sure. And we'll see in the days and weeks to come as these lawsuits and these investigations come out exactly what precautions were taken and what weren't. For example, at most modern shows, there's not just one big mass of people down at the front. They're sectioned off into various areas. So precisely this sort of thing can't happen. We'll see if those precautions were taken.
Paul, it's good to have you on this morning, given your background here. And I wonder, looking at this concert, based on what you know now, have you been able to identify security failures in advance that, had they been followed, might have been able to prevent something like this?
Sure. Crowd safety experts like me and others have seen this situation historically over decades, causing many deaths to young people in the front of the stage. One of the most dangerous areas for standing room. So you look at it and you say, first of all, the crowds are too dense. And you ask the question, who is monitoring the crowd and who is managing the crowd? And in this case, from what I can tell so far, what we know, nobody seems to have been doing either of those things. You realize you have to reduce density before people begin to get crushed. I mean, we've heard that security for Travis Scott has had a history, like most festivals, of pulling people out of the front of the stage. That tells you right there the crowd is dangerous, but they play Russian roulette, and on Friday, things went really badly. Then you have to say, how did they plan for this event? You plan properly, you have to know the crowd profile and the history of the artist. Not now. The people who plan, manage, and approve it should have known those.
I low-key think that it's the crowd profile that caused this in some ways. I think it's like the police being like, well, Travis Scott is unruly and his fans are unruly. They're black teenagers and white teenagers that are listening to the, raging hippity hoppity music. And that's why they thought it would be a riot if they stopped it. And that kind of profiling is like low-key the reason why the reason why the cops were like, yeah, we shouldn't stop this event. And if they had just been like, fuck it, we should stop this event, I think that lives could have been saved. That's a reach. Why the fuck would they say that, like, Live Nation should have communicated better that, like, they have the capability to stop this, okay? They have the capability of stopping this event without, like, some serious fucking shit going down, without a riot happening, okay? That's crazy. And also, the cops shouldn't have been like, oh, we can't handle a riot if they stop the music. That's so dumb. So you are saying it's the rage culture interesting Hasan? No, dumbass. I'm saying that it's their idiotic interpretation of what fucking rage culture is. That's it. That's the point. The point is that they thought there is such a thing as rage culture, and that's why we can't deal with these raging teenagers if they riot, if the music stops. Like, can you imagine if there's like a fucking fire or like some crazy shit happens? What do you think happens at concerts when a fire breaks out, dude? You think everyone just dies? They're like, sorry, we can't do anything. No, you still try to evacuate. You stop the fucking music and you try to evacuate. And that's significantly more chaotic than this. Jesus Christ. Nah, dog, they can't end the music. It would cause a riot. Yeah, that's really weird because Travis Scott ended the music multiple fucking times without a riot happening. So I don't know why you're saying that. Stop sending me fucking clips of artists stopping their own shows. Travis Scott has stopped his own fucking show in the past. So that's ridiculous.
Things before so you can properly plan.
In terms of that planning, Paul, are there any, I wasn't able to find much when I was looking, are there regulations, whether it's at a state level, whether it's a county or the venue, when you know you're going to have a massive number of people in essentially a standing area, right? And look, I love being in areas like that at a concert. But are there any sort of regulations, it doesn't seem there were, to space them out properly, to make sure there's only X number of people in this pen, X number of people in the pen behind it, and no way to jump those barriers?
Does that exist? Yes, they do. It's a great question. Yes, they do. And the primary area is the National Fire Protection Association 101 Life Safety Code. The NFPA is a group of approximately 70,000 fire officials and life safety officials. They develop a standard for the festival seating environments for this very type of environment in front of the stage, because it was recognized as so dangerous.
What a fucking disaster, dude.
In the standard. I served on the committee that helped create that standard. And what it says is there should not be festival seating until there's a life safety evaluation. Assume that's like a risk assessment. Can it be done safely? Density has to be kept under control.
You brought all these talking points yesterday? Yeah, I know, because I'm fucking awesome, okay? But here's the part about this that we hadn't seen yet. First of all, Travis Scott and also Drake, which is pretty funny, is being sued. So, but the real funny thing about it, this chaotic situation that's otherwise incredibly fucking sad, is that obviously the internet is going to go internet, okay? They're going to do interneting as much as they fucking can. And now the new generation is going through their own satanic panic. Now, why do I find that to be funny? Because, you know, I love looking at maniacs on the internet, and I think that they're fucking brilliant and wonderfully creative in a very meaningful way. So, like, suing Drake is one thing, but saying that this is actually Satan's work and that you should open your eyes, liberals, is something entirely separate. Here is one Twitter user by the name of Heaven who said, y'all don't see how modern day concerts imitate ancient religious rituals yet? Some of you go so hard for these celebrities and musicians and don't even realize you're worshiping false idols that profit financially and energetically off your devotion. I'm just going to skip the fucking other stuff. Actually, no, I'm going to read the next one. We just had a new moon in Scorpio. What do you mean? You just literally fucking said y'all are worshiping false idols and then went, we just had a new moon in Scorpio. And then you say you give them, you help them profit financially. If you're interested in more decoding and personal analysis specifically for you, book me for a consultation. Are you fucking kidding me? This entire Twitter thread is literally just saying, y'all love giving money to false idols. Give money to my false idols instead, dumbass. What the fuck? It didn't take you like 32 seconds to fucking grift on your own? What is this bullshit?
Just got a shirt, Poggies.
Or that is some straight up Scorpio behavior, okay? This is a Virgo. This is some Virgo shit, dude. And her fucking rising is Scorpio, bitch. I'm saying it, dude. What the fuck is this? God damn, dude. New moon, new beginning, new projects, new faith, self-reflection, endings, Scorpio, death, rebirth, regeneration, magic, matters dealing with the dead, secrets, cruelty, espionage. This is nuts, bro. This is just straight fucking insanity, okay? Everyone's seen the Astroworld news from last night. I've been pointing out some of Travis's symbolism recently, so I looked deeper into the concert, and I'm not surprised at all with what I found. Other people have noticed some of the details too. Apparently, at the end of his set, Master P warned everyone not to die tonight. Demonic artwork from Travis's Mafia song. True dystopia is here. When end arrives, it's really the beginning. Who knows what lies beneath the surface? Right after Master P finished performing, he said, "Don't die tonight, I remember. The true dystopia is here. Who knows what lies beneath the surface?" He's going to call himself Bat Boy. Dystopia relates to this upcoming album, Utopia. The possible cover he posted shows a city on fire in the background. The concert posters show two eyes above an entrance, walkway, portal with arches. It says, "Open your eyes to a whole new universe and see you on the other side." It was also written on stage. Above was a phoenix bird on fire, huge flames shooting out, another eyeball watching him from behind, and Stargate portal without the keystone lit up. Yeah, dude. Occult shit and satanic imagery is like always going to be a part of art, dude. This is just like fun, cool art shit. Okay, people are doing this. Why are you taking this seriously, you fucking psycho? The Phoenix represents a new civilization, NWO, New World Order, rising from the ashes and destruction of the previous. The circle enters behind him with the stone shapes of the lights, looks exactly like the Stargates in every movie, TV depiction I covered in a thread. They're designed so the light hits the keystone on the solstice and opens an interdimensional portal/gateway. It's like, bro, I don't know if this dude should stop doing drugs or do some drugs for the first time ever, so he just chills the fuck out. Either or, okay? Whatever he's doing so far does not work. Whatever he's done up until this moment, if he was doing a lot of drugs, you're doing too many drugs, stop it, pump the brakes. If you've done no drugs, please do some fucking drugs and chill the fuck out, okay? Whatever he's been doing up to this moment needs to do the opposite.
PogO is less than 3.
Guillermo del Toro. So I look up Stargates and I find sci-fi show called Stargate SG-1. You can choose your destination with a dial reminiscent of the Keystone and the Freemason Arc. Oh my God. Oculus means eye in Latin. I covered how oculi are also potentially used to open portal. Like it devolved into like such fucking insane shit that like even his fan base is like, yeah, I lost the plot. You know, 179 likes at this point. You know what I mean? Like you were really spitting here, my boy, but you've lost the plot by like the 8th fucking Twitter thread.
Good day, mate.
Apparently, someone tripped out and saw that Travis Scott was possessed and spreading his energy to the fans. It's probably something. Wait, isn't this the fucking... Dude, what the fuck? What kind of idiotic shit is this, bro? What? That's not... Shut up. That's not real. I'm going to say it's probably something. What happened? Like, why... I mean, I'm sorry. No disrespect to the fucking medicated in the chat, okay? Like, but like, this is some schizo posting, okay?
Just bought a shirt and got a new sub, PogChamp.
Like, that's what this is. What the fuck? Like, TikTok is just like breaking people's brains, I think. It's actually sicko posting. Yeah, going sicko mode by fucking posting some of the most unhinged conspiracies. Awake yet? Their symbolism has been in front of you all along. Baal, Moloch! These are names for the same being, Satan. That's right. That's fucking right, dude. Moloch. No one knows. But Moloch is upon us.
Exclamation mark merch.
Baal, Moloch. These are the names for the same being, Satan. That's right. Baal!
Hi.
Hold on. Hold on. That's right.
$18 months.
Jinn. Shout out to those waking up and sense something deeper inside. The Holy Spirit will be your guide. To all of those jumping to call this a conspiracy theory, grow up. You sound like a media parrot. This isn't QAnon crap. God and Satan are real. I cast demons out regularly.
Dying for the hoodie.
Hold on 1 second.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I welcome all the naysayers. And rather than engage in petty arguments, I encourage you to dig deeper and research for yourself. You don't have to believe in God or Satan to believe there are those in an agenda who actually do. They openly celebrate it. Study and see. I don't engage with conspiracy theories either. I don't believe in UFOs, reptilian bullshit, flat earther, or some letter of the alphabet LARPing as an intelligence insider.
Thanks
My
for the great
field
coverage and hoggers.
is physiology of religion, theology, and metaphysics. I can tell if you know your stuff or not. That said, I made this graphic to show you that this stuff isn't new. These ideas are not new. Whether Travis Scott even realizes it or not, he's under the influence of something much greater than him. Deny it if you want, but you can't tell me to.
NTTTFRDDD. Do pay pet pants.
That's right. I've done my own research.
One of the funniest parts about this is that, like, they point to old instances of art, like artistic expression, and look at, like, new instances of artistic expression, and they fucking turn around and they go, like, look, it's the same. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, art is derivative. Unless you literally think that, like, when people in the past drew stuff, that was real. Like, what did you fucking... Do you think that this is real? This is like a real thing? Or did this draw inspiration from this prior work of art? All you're showing here is that, like, art and imagination is overall very derivative. It works off of one another. Unless you literally think these are real images.
Hi, Hassie.
And I think people think that, like, yeah, back then they didn't have photographs, so they would just, like, photograph everything with their minds. They would draw things with their minds. And that was the same as a photo. Cave drawings. Get fucked, libtard. That's right. Like, it's such a weird thing to just, like, look at this and be like...
I wonder why conservatives are the ones starting universities when they are the ones claiming universities indoctrinate people.
You worship ball? How about you worship these balls? Got them. Fucking destroyed. Moms who voted for Biden explain why they voted GOP. Trump said he was leaving the GOP to start a new party.
We're joined now.
Book claims, yeah, fuck that. That's bullshit. He would never do that. Oh, this was my favorite story. The U.S. lifts international travel ban after 20 months.
Reese and bought some merch. Let's go.
I didn't even know we had a travel ban. Like, when did we fucking have a travel ban?